Can you shake?
Play your cards, gotta stay on guard.
Can you shake?
On a race with stars. Then I make it advance. It's a game of romance.
Make some noise!
like look everybody, look everybody.
Welcome to the circus. Would you like some candy?
Now this sound is for the people who call out.
Let me know.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere. Can you imagine floating weightless, like a satellite in the black sky? Somewhere, like a star.
We got the beat and the sound. You know that you came to party. Put your hands up now, everybody. Hold it.
yeah, buenos dias. Cause we hopping house to house in the bushes, they can't see us. We just sneak into the crib like the block and pray to Jesus.
Tell me what you're feeling, why you chose to take this road. But I'm not willing to give up myself for you to take control. You've been saying all the words, but I'm still circling in love. Oh, baby, you don't even take the trouble. Oh, to keep me there beside you, honey. I don't think you even try. It's okay, cause I don't care if you get over in a while. I don't care if you get real. I don't care if you get older. I don't get why you so weak. Oh, I'm not the one who will take you back so easily. Oh, I'm not the one who's gonna take you back so easily. Freedom. You can tell me what you're feeling, why you chose to take this road. But I'm not willing to give up myself for you to take control. You've been saying all the words, but I'm still circling in love. Baby, you don't even take the trouble. You don't even take Think of what it is when God Himself puts His arms around you and says, "Welcome home."
Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome back for some Civ6 action. We're gonna have tonight a different series, and it's gonna be called Coup de Floor. It's in the in-between series of the CdF squadrons. And usually it does run during the CWC, or I should say the same time as the CWC, with teams that did and players that did not manage to actually make it in the CWC, or at least that was the design. Because to be honest, it's a voluntary basis. So let's actually see what's gonna happen tonight. We do have Enrages going against Patotas, I think it's called, the team, and let me actually put up on the screen over here the draft. Well, I gotta say, they did need to actually choose Terra, no? Wasn't this Terra map? Wait a second, because I'm pretty sure I actually saw something over here. Dimitri, good evening, sir, and welcome. Give me a second so I can actually put it up on the screen. What does it say here? What does it say here? No? This is not bands. No, this is actually what they need to pick. Oh my god. Let me see. Oh no, it's if you play Terra. It's if you play Terra. Oh my god, I thought it was Terra. Oh, I was so excited that we're actually gonna have Terra. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's actually see what we will have tonight as maps. They did take out Terra. Oh my god, they took out the best map, man. And then Tilted Axis and also Pangea East versus West is gonna not be allowed in. But we do have Highlands for 6 players. Definitely a much smaller map for them to actually just poke around each other. And then we do have Continents, which is kind of weird because it's one of those maps. You either spawn on the winning continent or you spawn on the losing continent. There's like no in between over there. Different resources, different, of course, actual continent maps of the land masses. Anyway, let me actually also say hello to everybody. Aqua Supreme, good evening, sir, and welcome. I did see Moontrath, good day, sir, and welcome. And man, oh man, I had quite a bit of fun imagining piranhas in the PC over there, just, you know, in the PC in a fishing tank. Love it. I did also see Bordaniel, good evening, sir, and welcome. I'm glad that you actually got your PC back, and I do hope you're gonna get back to playing as you like to. Also, I did see Fortuna Belly, good morning, sir, and welcome. Give me a second. Oh, thank you so much, Bordaniel, for picking up the first promotion also. Also, we either get Highlands, but claustrophobic, or continents. I think it's gonna be continents by the looks of it. And oh my god, man, I was coming in with so much, like, it is what it is. I was thinking, oh my god, we're actually gonna have Terra map. We're actually gonna have Terra map. We're actually gonna have Terra map. And that's what I was thinking. Anyway, it is what it is. Haven't seen Terra map being played in a 4v4 setup, not even in a 2v2 setup in such a long time. It is what it is. I do have to say they do only have, by the looks of it, 5 bands to go for. 3 for the beginning on each side, and then they're probably gonna go for the picks by the looks of it, how they are split in the bottom over here. And they did take out Portugal on the monkey business. Well, Le Patatas. Let's actually see what they're gonna go for. Also, I'm getting back to playing games again, which means I'm only listening here, not watching, because I'm catching up on the new PoE 1 league. PoE? You're still playing PoE? You didn't switch to PoE 2? Oh my god, that game is amazing. Also, if you like strategy, Beyond All Reason, oh my god, I'm gonna keep saying it, Beyond All Reason. Thank you so much, Echo Supreme, for actually showing me that game. Amazing game. It does exactly what Civ cannot do. It's for free. It's incredible. I still cannot get it through my mind how, you know, you have so much money, but you cannot apply it properly. I'm like, wow. And then just like random dude from the internet comes in and it's for free. What you gonna do now? You know? You don't like 2 as much? You prefer the 1? Okay, I see. What don't you like about the 2, by the way? I know there was quite a bit of testing being done over there, and I don't think they actually got it out of testing, right? The early access and stuff. Anyway, Genghis Khan is going to be picked up also as a ban on Patatas, and we are going to need to wait for the next 4, slowly but surely. I think I actually need to do this. Is it here? Okay. Coupe is going to be taken out. Well, I do have to say on the continents map, we haven't really seen it in a long time. We're definitely going to see a lot of Navy. A lot of Navy. It's not that likely that, well, it is likely that they're actually going to spawn on the same continent, or some might spawn on the same continent. Maybe we're going to have some 3 versus 1 action or something like that. Or, I don't know, 2 versus 1 or stuff like that. 2 versus 2, 2 versus 3s, depending on what kind of luck they're going to have. Other than that, we're definitely going to see them needing to defend against the coastal attacks, and we're going to need to see if it is going to be kind of like one of those east versus west, north versus south type of maps. So the players will get a little bit of respiro time to actually get their, or I should say breathing room, to actually get their stuff in order over there before they're going to need to go and attack somebody. But to be honest, I think this is going to be one of those, oh, you got to get the boats out, pew, pew, get to caravels, pew, pew, get to your opponent's cities and smash kind of type of game, you know. We do have Mapuche on the side of Patatas also being taken out. They're not going to allow in the Malian Raiders to just run amok over here on the map, and we do need to wait for the last, well, for the next 2 bans. It's not the last 2 bans. Yeah, next 2 bans. One on Monkey Business over here and one on Patatas. Yeah, oh my god, if I were in CPL, I would have been banned for monkey business, for saying monkey business. Can you imagine that? Incredible, man. They actually suspended somebody for saying something with monkey. Wow. Wow, it's amazing. If you're talking free strategy games, Battle of West North is still my first favorite pick. Give me a second. Battle of, just let me look. What does it do? Oh, medieval stuff. Oh, okay, I see. Open source turn-based anime with a high fantasy theme. Oh, fantasy theme. Okay. What? Wow. Cannot even get into it. Okay. It is what it is. Cannot even get onto the site. Give me a second. Open source turn-based strategy game with a high fan. Explore the 4 corners of Irdia. Who even named these? In 17 solo campaigns and dozens of multiplayer maps, taking part in countless adventures as you go. Wow. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna check out some vids. We do have actually them running down the timer over here on the monkey business side. I don't know exactly if they do have something or not. What is this? Okay, relance. Did they... Wait a second. Did they actually relaunch the draft? I think they did, no? Yeah, okay, so they need... Okay, they need another draft. Oh, kick W, man. And it's tilted axis this time? Oh, no, it's actually continents. I'm just gonna say more ponies, man. More ponies. It is what it is. Anyway, they did go through the bans really quickly here, and they did choose the same thing on the Sin Generation on the left side. They do have Portugal Coupe and also Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen. On the right side, Lotaro and the Genghis Khan. They do need to actually take out another one, and I was actually surprised that they're actually gonna, you know, only have 5 bans over there. Not that I'm against that, you know, more powerful civilizations in the game to play with. Isam dude, hello there, sir, and good evening. Spain gonna be taken out on the patate. Huh. Okay, City also. I'm actually surprised that they are not taking out more naval civilizations. Oh, if it is continents, actually. Wait, sorry. It is continents, it's not tilted axis. I was expecting a few more of these nations. Like, you know, Age of Empire, for example, free boats, Dido, Norway. Oh my god, Norway. They're not banning Norway. They're not banning the toxic Norway. Conge. Is Conge gonna get in or is it auto banned? I hope it's not auto banned. Is there any auto ban? I didn't see any auto ban. What is it? Squadron Orga. 5 maps. Nothing there. Nothing here. Yeah, I don't see any bans. I don't see any auto bans actually, for that matter. I guess it is what it is. Do you know, Isam Dude, if there is any autoban? I guess you do know, no? Basil the second also gonna be taken out by Patotas, and we're gonna need to wait for the last ban over here from Singe, and it is gonna be Conge. Oh my god, they're not forgetting Conge. They're not forgetting Conge. They're not gonna allow in those longships to actually run supreme on the map. Well, we still have Harald Varangian, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna be picked up to actually play into the game over here, and definitely what kind of other coastal civilizations they're gonna go for. With one last ban for Patate, we're gonna wait for it to be selected. Singe and Rage will go for the first pick, set the tone for the game, while we're gonna have Patate needing to pick up the first and second civilization over here on the right side. And it's gonna be Macedon. Massive. Okay. I mean, okay, no Hetaris. Does do well on the seas as well, as we've seen FKDN playing it quite some time ago, actually. I don't think there were any major changes on it, so it didn't change its performance. But anyway, let's see the first tone of the game over here from Singe and Rage. What do we have? Zulu. Shaka immediately picked up, so we're definitely gonna see some Ikandas being thrown on the map over here. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna have an opponent right next to him so he can do the boom boom. Maybe we're gonna see some early pony action, although usually Shaka does like to actually wait for his core ability to start attacking into his opponent when he is the strongest. So it takes quite a bit of time to get there. We're gonna also need to see how Patata is gonna respond to this, if they're gonna try to get something directly against Shaka or try to do their own plan here. They do have 2 civilizations to pick in order, and there are still quite a few civilizations open for them that are very, very strong on the land and on the seas. Julius Caesar. Well, that is definitely aggressive. Julius Caesar Rome being picked up by Patates. Do we know what a draft is? Wait a second. I don't think. Whoa. Give me a second. Let me see if they actually put up a lobby. I don't think so. But I think we can check out their members. What was it? Speedy with Bioman Real with Isam Leduc LDK showing up on Singe and Rage, I believe. And then on the other side we do have Albator, Ludicrousman, MJO with Spartiat. No, this is Le Quatre Poneys de l'Apocalypse. I knew that. I knew those names are actually. This is Le Senat. This is Sambro. Cercle de Colon Disparu. BDC. What is this? Let's play with Polior set. Wait, there's no other team? Where is the other team? Looking for D-Shack? Where's Patate? This is Patate? No, this is Lucen. Oh. I don't know where is Patate. Patate is unknown. Anyway. And they did pick up the double home. We're gonna have also Trajan showing up in the game for this continent's game. Okay, well, they do need to pick up a second civilization here on Singe and Rage. We're gonna need to see how it looks. What kind of civ they're gonna pick. More legions. So no, in before I wanted to write, but let me actually not. I don't want to actually how to say influence them in a little bit. But in before, we're actually gonna see the double purge spam on Siege and Rage. Just getting immortals everywhere. They definitely can trade punches with how to say with legions. Is the map continents? Yeah, it is continents. It is continents. They actually said it right. They needed to actually make the lobby, and I think they the CivGG draft link, and I think they just went through it really quickly, and that was it. So you know they already chose the map in the previous link. They knew about it. Okay, so now that they picked up Uzetian on the side of Sinjar Rage with that early spy and definitely quite a bit of attack power there, we're gonna need to see the next 4 bands. They did take out Indonesia on the side of Patate and also Hojo Tokim in Japan on the side of Sinjar Rage. When Civ7? Good evening, the Beasley. I don't know about Civ7, man. I mean, it keeps going down. I don't know what you're saying. Let me actually refresh this. Ooh, 6,600 players, man. That must be a new record. Yeah, and yes, I still keep this window open. It's been open for 3 months now. I don't know what to tell you, man. This is what it is. When they fix the game. I guess that's the correct answer, no? When they fix the game. If they will ever fix the game. What did they go? Vicky! Wait, Vicky? Vicky Cash? Ooh, Cash Vicky. Well, it's gonna be Age of Steam. Oh, Age of Empire, sorry, Age of Empire. Okay, Age of Empire. Vicky, Age of Empire. Gonna be banned, not pick. Gonna be banned. And we do have one last ban on the side of Sinjar and Rage. So they did take out quite a few of these coastal civilizations. Spain, we do have Indonesia and Age of Empire. On the other side, Portugal with Coupe. Conge also got taken out. Japan got taken out. Al 3090, good evening, sir, and welcome. I think I'll start coming back up with the fall DLC. Okay. What do you think they will put into the fall DLC that might actually make you come back? I think that's the biggest question, no? Chandra Gupta also was the last ban on Sinjar and Rage. Let's see what Patata are gonna do here with their third choice needed to be picked up. Elizabeth the First, actually the first nation that would be coastal here on the Patates side. We do need to see if Sinj and Rage are gonna go for one of these coastal nations also. There still are quite a few of them. I mean, we do have what, Age of Steam. We got Dido still available, right? They didn't ban it. Yeah, Dido is still available. Eleanor of Aquitaine, England. I don't think they want to go for something like niche, like Australia, for example. I don't think that's a bit too much. It's a bit too much. Harald Varangian also would be available for them. And Age of Steam is showing up as considered and locked in by Sinjar and Rage. So finally, they do have one of these naval civilizations to trade punches with Elizabeth I. While we do need to see that also fourth pick here. Definitely a good question. It'll probably look like the last one, but I'm assuming they'll have a big patch alongside it. I mean, I've been assuming they actually will make a good game, Al 3090. I guess you see the result of me assuming, no? Just say, man, be careful, bro. Don't build up your dreams that much. Doesn't seem like they have what they need. I do see also Cyrus gonna be chosen on the side of Enrages, so one of the Persians are walking into the game here, while we do need to see on the Patotas side what are they gonna put alongside the two Romes and of course Elizabeth the First here. I was watching actually today some of the videos from, I believe, Husky, if I'm not mistaken. Give me a second. Husky Civ7. He has been doing the emotional Husky civilization stories. Do you guys know this guy? Pretty good. Pretty good. Much better than others that I've seen content creators when talking about Civ7. A much more balanced approach. But where was it? Where was it? Anyway, we do have also the last pick, Theodora. Byzantium is going to be chosen on Batate's side. And we do need to somehow get into the lobby here, because we still didn't get into the lobby. I do have to say, yeah, let me find out where the channel is. We still don't have a lobby link here. Maybe we do have a lobby link here. Give me a sec. Oh, still no lobby link. Any lobby links? Oh, I know what they're doing. They're mind playing, guys. They're really mind playing here. For sure, I'm still playing 6 more than 7. Okay, yeah, makes total sense, man. Makes total sense. It's kind of disappointing, though. Very disappointing. Oh yeah, he put out emotional Husky. Give me a second. Emotional Husky put out a video. This one. Let me see. Let me share it here. There we go. I'm still refetching the pages to see if anything is happening. What the okay, this one. I was watching the comments here. A second. What is it? Phyrexis continues to beat around the bush when it comes to Civ switching. It's super unpopular for most of the player base as a whole, and until that gets addressed, then all they're doing is wasting everybody's time and money. A lot of money. Internally, they clearly haven't reached the break glass in case of emergency moment. Kind of funny, no? Oh wait, why do I have? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There was sound from a movie in the background. Sorry. Bonsoir, Monsieur Rafifi. Hello there, sir, and welcome. We didn't start yet. We just got through the pick and ban phase, and now we're waiting for the lobby. Oh, finally, the lobby's up. Okay, got it. You should relaunch Humankind, by the way. Yeah, I guess it's much better than Civ7, no? Anyway, other comments, let's see. I've been playing Civ games for over 3 decades. 30 years, man. Starting with the original game and every incarnation since, where there wasn't really... Wait, yeah, whatever. And I'm utterly uninterested in Civ7. It just doesn't seem like a Civ game to me. Kinda true. They went around a long way from the core. I don't think they even understand what their core is. Kind of funny, no? Now, wouldn't be the first time that developers really don't understand what they're doing. My other 4X at the moment is Age of Wonders 4. Oh, interesting. So you really like these ones that are like more like fantasy like and stuff like that. I guess I really like the sci-fi ones or the good historical ones. At the end of the day, though, if Sid says it's Civ, it's Civ. I don't really believe what Sid says makes it true. I don't know. In my opinion, is what the players believe of it, right? If the player says shit, it is shit. Whatever Sid thinks. Yeah, Civ 8, man. Civ 8. Let's go, Civ 8. Delete everything in Civ 7. Yeah. Civ8 won't arrive before 2030 if there is a company, if there is a 5-axis company in 2030. Let's be clear about this. Yeah. Okay, I think I need to swap. Okay, I swapped. Spectator, get this. Ludicrous Man is fine. We're good. We're good to go. Okay, so they're getting into the correct slots, and we can actually take a look soon which one is on team 1 and which one is on team 2 here. We did know about one team, right? We did know LDK, some dude, Bioman, and I don't think Almator, it was Mjo. And Mjo are on the side of Enrages, I believe. And on the other side, we're gonna have, who is it? The Ludicrous Man, Albator, Speedy, and Spariate? You believe so? On the side of Patatas. Patatas. Speedy Clown. Lord. Anyway, Speedy is gonna go for Shaka. We're gonna see some Speedy impies. I do see some dude is gonna go for Victoria Age of Steam. We do have Bioman on Cyrus. LDK is gonna go for Uzetian on the last slot here. And we're definitely gonna see quite a bit of, I should say, race to get the generals. I did not retry City Skylines 2. No, I did update it. Like I got the new update, but I did not retry it. I'm so sorry. I cannot actually switch to the other Steam account because, yeah, Steam. Actually, it's not Steam fault. It's Farex's fault with the pin bug. They never fixed the pin bug. You might not even know about the pin bug. Looking at how much they don't know, they probably don't know about this either. Okay, Julius Caesar on the side of Spartiate. We do have a Ludicrous Man going for Elizabeth I, third slot here. Theodora picked up by Albator. And the last one, but not least, on Mjo, we're probably gonna see Theodora. Byzantium. Well, he's on the last slot here, but I do have to say, there aren't that many nations. Well, actually, he's the only nation that might actually want to go for a religion over here. Unless we're gonna see Uzetian also go for that religious opener that we've seen in other games. CS2 didn't even work on my PC for the longest time. I hope it works now. Yeah. I really wanted also City Skylines 2 to work properly, but I don't know, did they fix the economy, as in the economic simulation that they had over there? Because it was looking very good. Not the economic part, but the other part, you know. The graphics kind of looked nice. The cars. The AI was still kind of bad. Oh my god, it was bad. Anyway, the car AI, or whatever you call it. Okay, so everybody's getting in through. We're gonna need to see the last one, Ludicrous Man, ready up, and we're gonna get in. For me, it was that it crashed with Intel Arc GPUs content. Oh, they didn't have any kind of support for the Intel GPUs. Oh, that's why. I see. How are you faring, by the way, with Intel Arc? I don't think I actually know anybody like from my close proximity friends that have Intel Arcs. Most of them do have the NVIDIA part, like the NVIDIA GPUs. How do you like compare it? I guess you had before an NVIDIA GPU or something else, or an AMD. How does it compare? Okay, so loading into the first map, let's actually get going the prediction for how many remaps are we gonna have. It's probably the same thing, so we're gonna have 2 tokens, 1 on each side, 10 minutes as a submission period, and let's get it going. There we go. I just put it up. Now, pretty much everyone must go for religion or Theodora team wins. Probably wins in any case. Eco Supreme is putting out quite a prediction over here in the chat. I see what you're doing. You wanna make people vote the other way, huh? I see. Okay. Let's actually see. Let's see how this goes. We do need to ask chat, where are we going? We're going left on Angel or we're going right on Speedy? Which part are we gonna get going? Remember when I said it's the winning continent or the losing continent? Look at this map, man. Just look at this map. I'm just gonna put it up on the screen here. Just look at the map. What is this continent on the right side, man? What is this little tiny speck of land? Can you imagine if you have like 4 civilizations on the left side and like all other 4 just clumped up over there on the little tiny speck of land? Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Anyway, you said we go right. Let's go Speedy. Where is Speedy? Speedy is not here. Wait, these are the 2 Romes? Okay, Rome free simming, guys. Okay, we do have Elizabeth here, Pasagarde there, Constantinople there, Shendu. Where is Shaka? Oh, Shaka is... They're so close to each other. They're mean distance. 6 civilizations on a single continent. I think Potato has a problem. I really believe Potato has a problem. Don't you think Potato has a problem? So they have Ludicrous Man that's gonna be on the seas over here to the northwest. Against all other 4 civilizations. Anyway, now let's take a look. Ulundi is gonna go for Giant Causeway on the left side. Oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful for him. Can definitely settle over there. It won't have the fresh water, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. We do have him also with geothermal fishes to get the extra adjacency towards his campuses. And from what I do notice, he's gonna have a cattle settle to the right side. And I'm actually curious if he's gonna try to fit 2 cities. Can we even fit 2 cities here? I don't think so. No, this is kind of it. No, it is what it is. South, it's probably gonna be a no-go for him to actually settle on the coast, so he will go north. Now he does have an opponent in the northeast. Byzantium is going to be one of his opponents. He does have also an opponent over here. No, this is Bioman, this is Cyrus. Oh my god, they can eat Constantinople up, gobble it up from the beginning of the game. I think we're going to see triple encampment opener here. I kind of feel it in my bones, bro. Do you feel it? Do you feel it in your bones? What is the only one CS on the left? Only one CS on the left. This one, Armagh. I mean, this is a powerful city-state, what can I say? What is that, South America? You just saw it, Monstrat? Man, I don't know if they're gonna keep this map. I think they're gonna realize they're all on the left content. Also, Al was saying, I've not had any issues with my 770 other than some games that didn't support it at first. It's really good. I had upgraded from a 1660 Ti. The 16 VR is really strength. Nice. Glad it works. That's an anorexic South America. Microsoft Forex that is sold at minus 50% currently. It has been fast. Okay. Anyway, now let's take a look here. We do have London also on the coast on the left side, which does have an opportunity to go against the North Ludicrous Man. And we're going to need to see if we're also going to have, of course, the Roman nations join the coast over here on the right side, so they can get some boats out to fight the Londonese nation. Isandur is also going to get Galapagos Islands, second island settled, no problem over here northwest, with some fresh water as well, because, you know, that's the way. Anyway, we do have him also with banana cities towards the northeast that are inland. Unfortunately, he's not going to get to actually use them properly for the harbors, nor is he actually going to get the opportunity to put down his relevant harbors, dockyards. I mean, we do have also Cyrus in the middle of the western continent. He's getting his scouts out. He did already meet Byzantium, and from what I do notice, also Zulu is sending one of his scouts towards the eastern side, so we might actually see Constantinople getting bullied from an early stage of the game here. Pasagale does have his river base here, and I do see he's not going to have extra food from the banana bananas, but he does have a 4-food rice tile. Second city north will have the rice settle and the banana. That's gonna grow very quickly. While I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to get another city to the end of this river to the southwest. It's not that amazing, but I guess it can be worked. You know, it is what it is. Bananas are only 3-1. We do have also a forest fire here started to the south of Ludicrous Man, and we're going to need to see how that will evolve. So we do have another one. That's gonna be Shendu, Uzetian here. So Uzetian land against Leeds. We got Age of Empire coast against Leeds. Then we got Cyrus with Shaka. Boom, boom, against Byzantium. I don't think they're gonna want to keep this map. I'm not even sure if I should actually talk a little bit more about it, because I feel it in my bones. This is not gonna go through. And we do have Spartiate actually getting his second scout out. Okay, he's gonna grab quite a few of these nuts in the forest here, and we do see he's gonna get the forest. Oh, technical remap, guys. Technical. Well, actually, is it a technical? Because he did go down one pop, right? Yeah, it's a technical remap, guys. Yeah, technical. Woo, woo. Is what it is, boys. If this map stays, then the team who gets 1 versus 4 in the continent will be a Civ6. Yeah, are not tanking that bad. I liked it, but it's slow to play, so I tend to play it less than. Yeah, no, Ara didn't actually put a good game either. As in, Microsoft didn't put a good game either. I was thinking if I should actually call them to, you know, go and just give them a few ideas. How tragic. I know, right, Pordanion? Anyway, you know, there is a significant chance that we might actually have the same map, but a little bit inversed over here in the next part. Let's see who's gonna get the short end of the stick. Is it gonna be Potato, or is it gonna be the monkey business? Which one is it gonna be? What do you think, chat? Who's gonna get the short end of the stick here? Who's gonna get the short continent? They would have remapped anyway? Yeah, they would have remapped anyway. I mean, just look how many units are coming to Byzantium, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see units also going towards Ludicrous Man over here on the coast. It's not gonna be happy. But this way you can still win points. Yeah, let's see. At the moment, the technical remaps do not count towards the remaps, right? The prediction. No one will get the short end of the stick. So wait, Moonstrat is praying for a perfectly balanced map. Everybody has the same amount of chops, the same amount of land, the same amount of fresh water, the same amount of ponies, and then the map reveals. Yeah, wait a second. Is this like a little dog that is looking at a donut? Is it just me? I like donuts. Or it says a squirrel, maybe? I think it's the tail is too small to be a squirrel. Anyway, I like to play on small continents. Plus, back in Civ5, you have seen things, yeah? Right again? We go right again? We're going for speedy. Okay, let us wait for them to actually load, and we're gonna start switching. Okay, so where is speedy? Again, Rome is all alone. Oh no, China versus Rome. Okay, we're gonna have some boom boom going around on. Oh my god. Island spawn Rome, guys. Trajan Island spawn. We got Ulundi here that is gonna be close to Constantinople, and of course he's gonna trade punches with him. Looks like also we're gonna have London that is gonna be to his southeast and can set up coastal trade routes if need be, actually with a settle that he has on the fresh water here on the eastern side of his border. It's not even gonna be contested that much because he has England in the north, and I think actually it's much easier to go against England and just let Byzantium be for a while. We do have him also benefiting from some 3-2 bananas in the capital, has May settle to the northwest, and of course this May settle on the eastern side, has a few mountains to give him the extra adjacency, and definitely can set up defense over here against whatever Theodora can throw at him. A bit of a side note over here, Theodora really wants to spread his religion somewhere, right, to get the taxes straight. He doesn't have an ally anywhere. Like, nowhere. Nowhere. What do you mean it's a 10? It's a 10? Okay, well, I guess we're going to need to see if it's a 10. And we do need to also take a look at Victoria here on the coast. He's going to get his +4 Royal Navy dockyard. And from what I do see, second settle next to some bananas in the northern side. A city state to take out Volan in the same seas in the Indian Ocean over here. That's going to be pretty good for him. It is close to Cyrus, which is going to be one of his allies again. So again, we do have possible two nations to go against one with no means of counterattack. So I think again Patotas actually drew the short stick. Is it just me? I think it's Patotas that do the short stick. Donut continent on east, leg continent on the west. Yeah, kind of looks like. Man, you say leg continent? This looks like a Robocop land. Look at that, man. It's kind of big, man. It has a big boot over here. Yeah, kind of big. And it's also crushing something. I don't know what, but it's crushing something. Anyway. Might be he's kicking a ball and, you know, kicking up some dirt at the same time. Anyway, we do have Cyrus here that is also going to get some tutus around. Looks like second city on a gypsum tile southeast is going to also give him a +3 campus if he wants to. Can follow settle his opponent towards the west. He does have quite a few of these hills and mountains to go through to get to Bristol. But I'm pretty sure we're going to see Bristol set up cities on the east and on the west, so it's going to get closer anyway. We do have him also with a Temenaki if he wants in the north or in the western side. There are quite a few floodplain tiles that he could use, and I don't see that many good yields anyway, so I think Temenaki might actually be a requirement here for him to actually get his yields going. Looking at also Uzetian on the other side of the map here, we do have Shendo benefiting from a dice tile to get the extra faith from, and I do see he's gonna have a decent network of rivers here for him to get the fresh water from, with Mount Sinai to the southeast and also a direct connection towards Rome to the northeast. He's gonna need to be careful about those early legions. This is Julius Caesar Rome. This is gonna be the aggressive one, popping out those units like there's no tomorrow. We do have Rome with Scout coming up in one. He has the extra culture in the capital, has quite a few chops also in the capital, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him open up bronze. He's going for mining right now. Has also +6 campus on the right side if he does want to actually settle on that geothermal fissure, and I do see in the north he's gonna have another one of these amber tiles that he can get to work with, actually a settle on the cattle tile and investing some gold over there for the amber. That's gonna look very good as a city center. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to set up everything, because if you do want multiple cities here, I'm pretty sure the stone tile would be a much better preferred option. Anyway, Elizabeth I is also going to be to the north of Shaka, and I do see he's going to have his scouts coming around. He's not going to put... No, okay, he's going to put into the production screen another scout. He doesn't have fresh water for the other cities unless you take into account this lake to the southwest. On the coast, he's going to have the ship settle northeast, or maybe the uranium one, and we're going to see him probably settle the T-tile on the western side so he can actually grab some extra science and, of course, the free amenity, with also a space for a good Royal Navy dockyard. We do have him also towards the eastern side with Persia, that he's going to get to scout quite a few geothermals in between the mountains for him to get the extra adjacency towards campuses. A +4 here, a +5 here, definitely good yields for a campus if he can get them going. That is the prerequisite here. And we do need to see also Rome island settle with a pretty good Paititi to the north. He can he can definitely settle next to it on the coast over there, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be happy just trying to settle as many cities on this island as possible. Doesn't have a target, so he's all alone on an island, and there is no target to go against. No target. Zero. The one coastal nation, Isam dude, is in the donut. Yeah, he has a good titty. Pretty good titty. Potato remap, they need to have one. Theodora Legion spread 2. Yeah, they're not getting their bonuses worked up here. Yeah, true. Wait, he has Galapagos solos? Where did you see? Oh, southeast he has a Galapagos, I see. I mean, to be honest, this is not really a good wonder. He has like 0 resources that he can use on it. The lack of production over here just doesn't make Galapagos a good one, unfortunately. This is what it is. Okay, and Theodora does have river network, but the looks of it also some cocoa tiles to the northeast, settle on the cattle northwest so he can get some extra food from. No 0, no 2-2 around it, though that probably won't go. We're gonna need to see how he's gonna try to set up his cities to actually grab some extra yields over there. Definitely the 2-2s are gonna be a priority. Also towards the north, he's gonna need to see where Zulu lives. They are very close to each other, but they do have a mountain range in between them. He has on the eastern side the possibility to go against East, dude, and this might hurt. We're going to need to see how London is also going to try to get some defensive measures here, and I'm pretty sure the choke point is probably going to be the way to go to try to defend against his opponent. Well, we'll turn 8. bit and we're still bouncing around the map to see what the players are discovering. It doesn't seem like they actually discovered each other that much. I'm pretty sure here we're gonna see some discovery happening. Did he see him? Oh my god, he's sitting on the one tile he's not seeing. The one tile. The one tile he's not having vision on. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Is he gonna see him now? Yep, he saw him. LDK got exposed. Yeah, I mean, you know, he took it slow over there. Wanted to reach for the banana and got exposed. This is what it is. Rome's warrior got stuck. Anyway. What about the continents? 2 continents here. 1, 2 continents on the other side. And this is the 3rd continent. No, well, I guess an extra continent. A 5th one, actually. A 5th one. Nena. Nena. Is it Nena or is it Nenya? Or is it Nena? How do you even pronounce this? Nena. Does anybody know? Let's ask Google. Nena. What is this? English. Whoa, it says it's English.
Nina.
Nina. It was neither. It was Nina. Lol. Nina, Nina. What about the continents? Continents. Premor 28. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, there are only 4 continents. Number of players +2. Oh, right. The red one is also Shendu. You're right. The red one is also Shendu. Give me a second. Yep. There's no other one. It says Nina. Nina is German. Well, I mean, I don't know. Google Translate is saying it's English. Let's see. German.
Nina.
Same pronunciation, no? Nina? It's with an I, not an E.
Nina. Nina.
Well, it's actually a little bit longer of an I. And we do have a remap. It looks like Potato remaps. Potato uses the remap token. The 99 love balloons. Then a special character letter E. I see. So a tie is enough to remap. They didn't really tie though. As in, the user interface doesn't actually show you what they voted before everybody voted. It only shows you that they voted with green. So you might have been a little bit confused over there because everybody looked green when they selected, and then it showed who actually was the team that wanted to remap with green, and then the team that didn't want to remap with red. At least one team has chosen a remap. Yeah, one team has chosen a remap. Yep. But then each team is asked, do you want to? Do it, man. Oh my god, that song, man. If at least one team chooses to remap, it's a remap. Yeah. Well, this is a much better spread out continent landmass. Who's the unlucky? No, nobody. Okay, there's the city state. Is there anybody unlucky here? Oh my god, guys, we got no island settles. That means everybody's gonna get stuck on either the western continent or the eastern continent. Oh, we go left this time, so we're gonna talk about the MJO first. Okay, let's see him. Where is Joe. Oh my god, look how close they are. It's amazing. On the other side, okay, Constantinople. Freeze him with Elizabeth. No, he's gonna be trading punches with Zulu in the north, but to be honest, with Elizabeth next to him, he at least does have one nation that he can actually convert his religion and get an extra +2 taxes trade. He does have also Sahar Uyuni towards the south, so he can grab some extra gold points and science points. And from what I do notice, in the north, he's gonna have some of these spy styles with the die styles. I do see also Zulu is gonna be past at the end of this river, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna meet each other quite quickly. We do have him with a decent amount of shops, and from what I do see, also fresh water on the eastern side. It's gonna be nice, not only with the lake but also another river. Now we do have also to take a look at Rome, which is going to be on the other side in the south of the western continent. Rome here, Trajan is going to have the ability to go towards Shendu quite quickly with how to say, a cattle settled directly in the face over here of LDK. We're going to need to see how they're going to try to split up their land and who's going to get there first. I would imagine it's going to be Rome. Also, this and the river network for him to keep expanding towards the western side. This time around, it's going to be a 2 versus 1 against Shendu here, with also Puteoli towards the north. One big problem, we do have an Age of Steam on the coast here, and again, I guess he could defend himself quite a bit of time with the river here, creating some one-tile chokes, and of course the mountain ranges towards the east side of Leeds are going to be quite nice. Anyway, a ludicrous man is on the coast here. London is going to benefit from 2 of these reef fish tiles, and he does also have a 3-2 banana for him to get the extra food going, with a scout coming up in 3 turns, and from what I do see, the mountain ranges towards the north. We do have him with quite a few of these tiles to get the campuses to. He does also have Cliffs of Dover in the north of part of this coast, but I guess it's going to take a long time to get there. And also to the eastern side, Yuling Yuan is going to give him quite a bit of extra culture and quite a bit of extra gold from those Kogo tiles, if he does manage to get the city over there quickly. Can he get it with fresh water? I guess he can, but I think it's just much better to settle on the cattle, and you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we do have to also take a look at Julius Caesar, which is gonna be here in the middle of the western continent. He's gonna have Passagarde to also trade punches with in the north, and this is gonna cause quite a bit of stirring between them. We do have Puteoli also benefiting from 3-1 bananas, some of these truffle tiles towards the western side, and I do see a scout coming up in 2 turns here from his capital city. Well, next up, Uzetian. Uzetian has a decent amount of land towards the eastern side, towards the backline here to actually go and settle, and I do see some interesting settles. The 2-2 base towards the southeast, where he does have some truffles and quite a few forest chops and the stone chops, while yes, he also has the opportunity to follow settle Rome. I don't think he's going to be the first one to get there. Could settle the lake though, and we're going to need to see if he's going to grab that city first before Rome can get the stone settle, or of course the cattle settle to block this lake settle. We do have Shendu getting his first scout out, and I do see he's also going to have a few coastal tiles that he can get to. I don't see an easy city state for him to take out unless you take into account Preslav, but it's coastal and it's kind of far away on the other side of his empire where he doesn't want units. We do need to also take a look at Cyrus in the north part. He does have an array of wine tiles with a 2-3-1 on the eastern city that he's going to put down soon. He also has an extra production tile, the 2-3 deer tile to the north of Passagarde to benefit from in the beginning of the game, so he can get that tempo going. Has coastal settlers if he wants to, don't think he wants to, and from what I do notice, he has this sugar settle towards the south where he can grab one of these sticky huts and also some of these 3-2 bananas. Well, has also an array of city-states that he could try to take out. Nalanda east side, Vatican City northeast. I don't think Samarkand is going to be a target, but you know, whatever happens, happens. Age of Steam, some dude is going to be on the coast on the western side, and wait a second, he might actually want to get onto the coast so he can trade with Leeds here. We do have Leeds getting his first builder, and I do see he's going to have a well tile with a fish to improve. He did get his warrior in between these lakes in the south so he can see what's going on there, and we do definitely need to wait for him to discover his opponents here. Nobody knows yet about either Rome, no Rome, neither Puteoli or Rome actually. Looking at Shaka on the other side of the planet here, we do have him meeting with Yuling Yuan, and I do see Byzantium is sending a few units towards him, one of these warriors and one of the scouts, while England is starting to actually grab the tiles, to discover the tiles on his east and northeast. It will take him quite a bit of time to actually get to Ulundi through the mountain ranges to the south of Yerevan, while this scout did manage to get a promotion. He did get the hill promotion, so at least this one is going to move a little bit faster. Still, I don't really believe he's going to get to Ulundi or get closer to Ulundi before before the remap vote is gonna come out. You afraid about the monkey? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Are they seeing each other or not? Okay, they found each other. Persia found Rome, but I think he got a tiki hut first. Right? He got the hut first? It was Bioman. Bioman, man. Well, we do need to give them quite a bit of time here to actually get going. Everybody's making their settlers and trying to get a vision over each other. Rome got discovered by China. He's also going to discover Albator City of Rome, the other region towards the south. England is starting to improve his coastal resources. We do have Passagarde also getting his settler out. I don't see a new unit. He did manage to get 2 scouts and of course his initial warrior. While he's going to pop some of these tiki huts, we're going to see if he's going to get some things out of it. Looks like Ludicrous Man is going to choose to go southeast with his initial settle here, and we do have another 2 settles for Ulundi to get to. Wait, they chose to remap? Okay, they chose to remap immediately, so it is what it is. 2 remaps, guys. Shure, good evening, sir, and welcome. Who doesn't have a lot of room to expand. Rome should be able to be contained through in a 3 versus 2, while Zulu should be fine. Yeah, but they chose to remap this. And let's see what the next map will bring. This is the last map. The last and final map that they actually need to play on. You guys nailed it. 2 remaps was actually the most voted. You guys nailed it. Amazing. $33% more points. Rafifi going in. Yeah. Oh, I mean, you know, it's 1 point at a time, man. 1 point at a time. Oh my god. Look at these maps, bro. Is there gonna be a poor soul on the middle map? On the middle island? Do we have a poor soul here? No. Okay. This is okay. Okay. Nobody spawned there. Where are we going, chat? Left or right? Where are we going? Left or right? Wait a second. This is a connected continent? This is one big landmass? Bro, this is not continents. This is one big landmass. Look at that. Bro. Technical remap. This map is not conform to the rules, no? Oh my god. Anyway. I guess we're gonna be talking Mjo here. He's gonna get that right settled by the looks of it. Also gonna grab some stone tiles to get his 2-2s going. We do have him also to the north with a coastal settle that he can get going next to some ivory tiles. Unfortunately, without the extra 3rd point of production. Coco settle in the south to get some extra gold from, or also another Coco tile over there to get the benefits from. While he's gonna be quite close to Trajan. We do not see them actually getting some coastal trade routes, unfortunately. We do have Constantinople also benefiting from 3-1 banana. He does need to improve it with a pasture if he actually wants to get that 2nd production and the gold from. While I do see he's benefiting from horse tile in the northwest in the 1st ring, in the 2nd ring I mean. He does also have his iron tile 2nd ring to the southeast. Has also another ally here, Julius Caesar, to the southeast. Oh my god, he can actually get +6 taxes straight over here, with also Isam Dude on the western side that might actually get to bonk over here, England. This is not a good place to be for England. Not a good place to be. At least he does have Rome and not, you know, Trajan, not... Oh my god. Oh my god, the 2nd settle on Trajan. 2-3-1 fertiles on the 2nd city of Puteoli. That's amazing. Anyway, let's keep moving here. We do have Rome, Puteoli getting his scout out in 210s, and from what I do see, that Northern City is going to be amazing with a 2-2 base and also grabbing a 2-3-1 fertile from the beginning. Can definitely grab the second one and keep on getting cities on the west. He does have the river network that is going to allow him to deploy his cities towards London, and from what I do notice, quite a bit of territory here in the southeast to also get going. East side, yes, another ally here, Byzantium, that he's going to get to split his land with. Hostile in the second ring from Puteoli. Also, same thing can be said about the iron tile southwest. While he does have some mountains to give him the extra adjacency towards campuses, he definitely needs to get bronze working going for the rainforest chops. We do have also ludicrous mans. From what I do see, benefiting from a 2-3 deer tile. He does have his horse tile in the first ring of his capital, while I do not see him on the coast benefiting from that much fresh water. Well, we do have Armagh here that he can take out with a few boats from the beginning. A pretty good Paititi also to the southeast, from what I do see from Sheffield, could actually get it on the lake, either on the ship tile to the north to grab the 3-1 base, or and of course grab the other tiles with the extra gold and the culture from the Wonder, while I'm pretty sure he's also gonna try to get some inlands over here on the bananas to the northeast in between those mountains. Doesn't seem like the north is gonna be that good. He does have Uzetian past this one tile checkpoint, but to be honest, I think Uzetian here is gonna be much more interested in fighting off Rome, Sparta than actually anything else. Rome, Spartiate. Now we do have also his iron tile in the second ring southeast of Sheffield, while he's pumping out his scouts there. China, no, Julius Caesar we need to talk about. Rome is gonna grab some coffee tiles from the beginning, also a dice tile. The coffee doesn't benefit from the extra production, but the dice tile does, and we're gonna see him with a pretty fast pantheon. He does have the ability to actually force settle his opponent here, China, to the northeast, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna go as far as the tobacco tile or a little bit closer for safety, while we definitely will see him also settle a few cities on the western side. Could set up coastal trade routes with Theodora if he wants to, through the lake over here, the Fortile Lake. And we do have also the second scout pumping out from Rome, and we do have also China getting 3 scouts at the beginning. This is going to be quite dangerous. Wow, so many geothermals in the northwest of the Chinese city. Anyway, China here, LDK is gonna get his settled out in 510s, and I do see he's gonna start deploying his scouts towards the north, towards the west, and towards the south. He did actually move away from the one tile choke that he had connecting him to Elizabeth I, and the scouts are starting to move on the rivers towards the western side here, towards Spartiate. And we do have also his iron in the first ring, horses in the south in the second ring, a few of these stone chops for him to benefit from, Mount Kailash in the north to grab some extra culture points and faith points. That is also gonna give him a +6 campus. What is with these campuses, man? +6 over here, +4 over here. We do have a +4 over here in the capital because of the reef tiles and of course the I would say the mountains. A +6 in between the geothermals on the northwest. Another +4, a +4, a +4, a +4. So many +4s, man. This is everywhere. The PTT settled to the west. So how much iron do you want? Yes, exactly. All of it. I would say all of it. We do have also Cyrus here that is going to be to the north of Zulu, and of course they're going to be allies by the looks of it. They're also going to get to trade through the inner cities with Uzetian as well. This is going to make quite a bit of gold for them. He has a city-state to take out. That's going to be Venice towards the western side of his capital, while I do see he benefiting from a 2-3 deer tile. He does have to the north a city that he can go on the coast with the river, giving him the extra, I would say, the extra housing. We do have him also to the south in between the mountains with quite a few settles for him to get going with the freshwater from the lake and from the rivers. I see freshwater lakes towards the northwest if he actually wants to keep expanding other than the coast. Anyway, he has his iron second ring, horses second ring eastern side, both of them, and we're gonna need to come back to see what kind of openers he's gonna go for. I would imagine he's not actually gonna want to go for a I would say triple encampment setup. I would imagine this is gonna go commercial setup here, or campus into the commercial. And then I say that and I watch the text and he's going sailing, and I'm like, wow, that is amazing. Anyway, now let's go for Age of Steam here. What do we have? Age of Steam did actually meet Albator next to him. He does have his settler coming up in 210s, and I would imagine he's gonna want to get a settler at some point on Mount Everest towards the northeast. Could actually get one from the beginning, but he doesn't have his Royal Navy dockyards available. Yosemite is also gonna be northwest. That is getting hit by a few of these blizzards and improving also the fertility of these tiles, making these amazing to work at the beginning of the game. Anyway, we do have London also benefiting from a 3-1-1 fish, and from what I do see, can follow settle his opponent on the fertile if he wants to start off on the triple encampment setup. I do have to say he's going bronze working, so I would imagine triple encampment setup is gonna happen here on the city of London. We do have him benefiting from that iron tile and horse tile in the first ring. He's buying a scout. I really like this actually to escort his settler. There was a Rome scout that is gonna cross the river and he's gonna join the fight over here on the city of London. We're gonna need to see who's gonna reign supreme. Isandur is doing the same here to Rome, and it's putting a settler scout directly in the face of his settler. We're gonna need to see if these guys are actually gonna, you know, be aggressive against each other or not, because this would be the best settle, by the way, to the north for Rome, and he's giving it up because he doesn't have a, yeah, okay, I guess it is what it is. He doesn't have an escort, right? He couldn't get there. Pair with a government plaza and multiple cities. If not that, then Otto Civ6. Okay, equals 2, not even 1 Civ6 equals 2. I see. We do not want another New York City instant. What is that? Do we agree, chat? Do we agree? Wait, what is that? What is that? I don't know what the New York City NYC incident is. Anyway, I do think we actually need to keep on moving, no? Let's take a look. We were on Puteoli, we were on London, I believe, right? Isandur. We need to check out Speedy. What do we have here? Ulundi moving towards Lake Victoria as his first settler by the looks of it. He can actually grab the stone tile for a 2-2 base, and from what I do see, also has an array of gypsum tiles around his initial settle for those quarries. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to try to get something done here. He has his T-tile settled to the western side, also could keep on going towards Paititi to try to grab that settle, while he did already discover England. Looks like they're fighting each other with the scouts over here. Man, they're just sending their cats against each other here. Anyway, we do have Ulundi also benefiting from a horse in the first ring, with the iron tile in the second ring to the southwest, while I do see his settler moving towards that iron tile. Well, that's gonna be something. Multiple +6 campuses with such perfectly placed geothermal sites. He placed a new... Oh, that one. Oh my god, that one. That incident right there. Oh my god, yes, I remember that one. The worst placement of a city center like ever, bro. Oh my god, I remember that one. I don't think it's gonna happen this time around. You know, like, fingers crossed it's not gonna happen this time. China going north, guys. He's going north. Where is he settling? He's okay, he's going Mount Kailash. I would imagine he's gonna want to cross the river on the right side. Okay, he's going Mount Kailash, +6 campus over there as well. That's gonna be fine. He has another +5, right, on this 2-1 with the geothermal and the reef tile, but it's gonna be quite expensive from the city of Dogo. Unmod Dogo. Wait, is this dog mode on? This is translating into dog mode on, right? Well, we do have a lot of people going for bronze working, so I would say actually it's kind of pony mode on. Let's actually see if we're gonna see some of these legions coming out from Spartiate. He is moving from the western side with his settler directly in the face of China, and we do have him getting another settler in 410s. He did grab a Pantheon. That's gonna be God of War and Plunder, giving him a few points over there for those great generals from the encampments. Will be +6 if he places a commercial. True. Well. More Pantheons? No, Byzantium is starting to get his holy sites done. He actually settled next to the Coco tiles, didn't want to grab it directly, didn't want to actually spend another turn there, and from what I do see, it's gonna take a while to actually finish everything here. We do have also second city Liverpool being settled right in the face of his opponent, grabbing the 2-3-1 fertile, not yet grabbing the Mount Everest tiles, but I'm pretty sure another city is gonna get there. And we do have another settler coming up in 410s, and I do see Rome is just keeping an eye on the city of London, you know, just in case there are some beers falling over there that need to be taken care of. He's gonna be there. Albator is gonna be there and gonna grab them all by the, how do you even call it, handle. What did you think I'm gonna say? Oh my god, chat. What did you think I'm gonna say? Anyway, we do have in the southeast of Puteoli also another city being established by Albator. He is getting another settler in 2 turns, and I'm pretty sure the north needs to actually be taken care of. The scout actually went unscathed over here towards the south of Puteoli, and from what I do notice, we'll keep on scouting. We do also see Shaka did manage to get that city on Lake Victoria. To the north, Persia did manage to get the city patron goddess as a pantheon, and is putting down a city center towards the south, towards Zulu. Unfortunately, well, not gonna be any coastal interaction here anytime soon. Okay, eastern side. So, first campus coming around, but that's only a +2 campus. Yeah, I guess, you know, he wanted to get the campus. So why didn't he go? I'm a bit confused over here. Why didn't he go encampment setup? Does anybody know? Was his Bronzorki in 9? Okay, he's gonna get the boost from Spartiate and he's gonna grab quickly, but he's spending his districts on the campuses first. That's what I mean. You know, he's spending his districts and it's going to take a while to grow the population and so on. It's not like he actually has quite a bit of food. The timings are going to be a bit off to put the actual encampments down. He cannot even put one from Puteoli until he reaches 7 pop, or maybe actually he gets it at 4 pop if he places his Governor Plaza somewhere else. There's going to be some sacrifices happening here. In some form or another, there's going to be some. Don't tell me he didn't scout the north. Okay, guys, this is really quickly big question, extremely important question over here. What do you think? Trajan discovered that northern settle or not? This one over here on the 2-2 base. I don't think he did. He's not sending a single settle towards that north. Anybody? Maybe he doesn't want to be real. Nah, true. Wait, the scruff of dead necks? Like a soaked puppy or kitten, basically an angry pet. Ooh. Yeah, aggressive role plays. He wants to block England first. Okay, man, I'm telling you, he didn't discover the best tiles he had, bro. Like, look at this. He doesn't know about the best setter that he has around him. The fertiles. Are still in the fog of war. He doesn't know about either of them. He just found out, and he's like, Albator is probably right now, oh no, I should have gone to the north. Anyway, he's putting down a campus here from his capital. It's only gonna be a +1, a +2 from Puteoli, so he's not gonna get that splendid promotion from it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. The ERA score is not gonna get in. Manchester also sending another settler towards the north, towards China. I do see Manchester and Stockholm are probably going to get their commercials going. Celestial Navigation, sorry, the harbors going. Celestial Navigation coming up in 17 turns. He does need to get the builder, and that's what he's going, so he can improve the fish tile and probably the amber tile here in the southern city. Has the city state to also take out, so I would imagine we're going to see a few boats. There is a possibility that Armagh, of course, we're going to strike back Ludicrous and man the city. Not yet though. Not yet. It takes time to actually build up, you know, everything. And wait, do I see this properly? We got like 3 warriors from Rome and 1 has a level 1 promotion. Oh my god, these are gonna be some fast legions, guys. We got him. He just finished bronze working. Okay, he needs to put down his encampments here. And he's the one with God of War and Plunder, so he's gonna definitely get quite a few extra general points. England should learn quickly how to swim and cross the seas. Yeah, just throw them in the seas, no? See what happens. They either learn to swim or they die. I mean, that's how it was when I started learning swimming. It was one of my I guess family, friends or something, relatives. I was what was it, 8 years old or something like that, 9 years old, I don't even remember. Like, I was young, and I had those you know, the things you put on your arms to keep you afloat with just the arms. I don't know how to call them. I guess wings. I guess you can call them wings. It was funny. It was quite fun. And then my relative just took them off and threw me into the pool. You learn to swim or you die. It's that simple. Yeah, it's that simple, no? I did see this at one of the water clubs, or I would say the swimming clubs. Just the same, exactly, just the same. Actually, with much deeper water, it was, it was a bit dangerous there. I guess it is what it is, man. Anyway, encampment started off from Rome, and I do see also China is getting his encampments going. We do have Mount Kalash settled, so he's getting some extra faith points and some culture points. Doesn't need to work the God King card, and well, we're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to actually get the generals. We do not have anybody actually making generals right now. In the Great Prophet screen, Byzantium is getting 4 Great Prophets, and I do see if Fadlan is available for the merchant screen. I didn't see anybody actually opening up commercial, so you know it's gonna take a while until that guy is gonna be picked up. We do have also China trying to slow down the encampment finishing here in the capital city of Rome in Spartiates, so he doesn't let his opponent get the upper hand. He did chop his own encampment here, shaving off 2 turns at least from that build queue, while we do have Chengdu also getting another encampment here in 2 turns. The third city of China is going to be placed on the sheep tile, which is going to actually require quite a bit of extra gold to get going. His 2-2 tiles are far away in the second rings. Has some spice tiles over there. Yeah, has some fish in the water that he could try to improve here, and of course we're going to need to see if he's going to do it or not. We do have already Rome managing to get 3 of these warriors in the city of Setia. While he's fighting off the scout, he does have another one of these warriors going to bully over here China. He could try to take out that slinger. He can double slam it with the warrior and to take it down really quickly. The slinger only has 5 defense. I think we do need to put up the prediction for who is gonna take the first city though. Who will conquer the first city? We're coming back to this prediction. Is it gonna be the monkey business, or is it gonna be potato? Yeah, it is what it is, man. Oh, let me see also. Dimitri, good evening, sir, on YouTube. Also, the Mythals, good evening, sir, on YouTube. City State are like, see ya, we're around. Yeah, also the tiny continent with the 1 CS looks like a turtle swimming south. Well, now we do have kind of like one of those water horses by the looks of it in the middle. It's only gonna be like a few city states on it. That's about it. Okay, encampment training projects coming out from Chengdu. I would imagine also Rome is gonna want to get them going after he's gonna finish his encampment. He's actually slowing it down. That's dangerous, bro. In this setup, we do have also Zulus putting down his 2 Ikandas, so we'll start to make his general points, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna want to get a general. I'm pretty sure he does want to get one, because he does have to the western side Ludicrous Man to go against. Also quite a few settlers to go towards him. We do have the England setup also with encampment trading project finishing up in London next turn. I do see another encampment from Liverpool in 4, while we do have Preston getting a trader here in 4 turns also. Pingala establishing Ravenna for a bit of extra culture on Trajan. We do have him either working in 9 turns, and I do see his 7 science with 10 culture, while on the other side, Isam Dude is on 6 and 5. Definitely a lot more culture on Rome, as we're used to. We're going to need to see if we're going to have over here the generals started to pick up. Albator is putting down an encampment, which is, again, quite late. It is quite late to actually put down an encampment. Rome is also making some of these scientist points for maybe a pickup on Hypatia. We're going to need to see if he's actually going to withstand the attack of his opponent here or not with a general, because I right now I'm feeling that we might not see Albator manage to get a general. God of the Forge available as a pantheon for Rome, Trajan. I do see God of Craftsman also available for England. He's going to need to start improving his resources, especially the strategic resources that he's gonna get some extra production from. Theodora also went for the Divine Spark, and he does have his 2 holy sites finished. We're gonna soon see what kind of religion is he gonna pick up. His third city is coming up from Constantinople next turn, and I do see he did manage to get irrigation. He's starting to improve a few of his plantations here for those extra points and of gold and production and whatever he's getting. Purchase city patron goddess as a pantheon, 40% off the first district in a city center. I would imagine he should go Celestial Navigation. He's going for it 10 times to go for, even though he did have Ifadlan on the merchant screen. He does want to actually be competitive when it comes to the coast, because you know, you never know when you need to go against an opponent, which he doesn't have anywhere. Like if he wants to go against an opponent, maybe here he can get a connection city, maybe. Ugh, that's kind of icky. Oh guys, I'm sorry, we got some noise pollution from the outside. I don't know, man. China also did manage to finish his first project. England finished his first project. Zulu's working on 2 points a turn, and we do have him with a project getting 110 over here in the city of Ulundi. Oh no, he's gonna finish archery and he's gonna 210 this project. Ew. Zulu did go for religious settlements as a pantheon, getting more production towards his settlers, not to mention also grabbing more tiles whenever he's gonna settle a city. Has his monuments coming around, the third Ikanda also finishing in Gumgundulovu, and he's gonna go for Liang capital for the extra food and production on each of these resource tiles, which is not bad actually. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 resources in the city center. Not bad. 3 turns encampment. Do we have any encampment finish here? No. Like not even a single encampment finished on Arbator. Forest fire next to Liverpool, gonna increase all of that fertility here. Oh my god, this is gonna look amazing on Liverpool. And he's also gonna grab that encampment training project. And look at this, man. He did finish it. Amazing. He actually finished it. So China is gonna grab the first general. That's gonna be Burika. Zulu's probably gonna grab the next one. England is probably 110 away from also grabbing his. Yeah, 110 away from also grabbing his. He doesn't have a builder to actually try to project this anymore. And we do need to see also this Rome, Spartiate, still finishing his encampment next turn. Uh-oh. I think they're just not gonna have generals. Anyone choosing Johannesburg? What do we have? Johannesburg is here. Not yet. Also, Shure, Rome building encampments, Wu building encampments projects, anyone but Trajan not starting encampments? Yeah, basically. I mean, he did start them, but he didn't finish them. He wanted to go for campuses, and he messed up a little bit the timings here for the generals. It's very tricky to actually try to go for generals, like be competitive for the generals, and also at the same time go for campuses at the beginning. We do have also Isandu with a oh my god, he's even forcing Ravenna to get a warrior instead of oh, this is worse. Because he can 2-tap the slinger, right? So he needs a warrior to try to protect his encampment, which might not finish because, you know, all of these units from England are going to go through. The trader might also get pillaged. His builder might get taken. That's a lot of no-no. That's a lot of no-no right there. Okay, what do we have? England is 2 points off. And I think he's gonna passively get it anyway. Zulu is 3 points a turn, and he's 22 out of 30, so in 3 turns he's gonna get it anyway, passively. China did finish another project. Oh, yeah, that's it actually. They can totally take the generals here. LDK does have another builder charge that he can use to chop the encampment training project next turn, and I do see he's putting down his Gavaron Plaza. Spartiate is also 2 turns out from ironworking, could upgrade his legions right on the front line, while we do have in the tech side here LDK going for irrigation. Wait, I don't think he actually got, so he did get archery, but I don't think he actually got horseback riding, right? And I don't think, oh, he does have a horse improved here, okay. Rowan Vidocats coming out from Ludicrousman. He's getting his Magnus established in Manchester, where there are quite a few chops. Persia's warrior and Zulu's warriors are actually getting pushed back by the slingers, so throwing rocks at them. There are 3 of them that are just, you know, ganging up on the Zulu units there. We do have another encampment project coming up from Ulundi, which is a bit surprising because I would have expected him to just get it passively anyway, but I guess he doesn't want to take the chance. He doesn't want to take the chance at all. Did you guys see that game Broken Arrow? Let's see what's happening here with the generals. Oh, okay, no, nothing actually. New turn, nothing happened. 2 turns for an encounter. I mean, this is kind of late, no? This is very late. 2 turns for an encampment training project coming up from Rome. Whew. Moksha establishing over there. We do have 1 turn for the second encampment to finish from Setia and another one from Ostia. While we do already have China with 2 generals right next to him. And by the looks of it, Zulu is also gonna grab another one probably next turn when he's gonna finish his settle. While Rome did finish a general project here, he does need to chop another one. He does have 3 builders to actually try to do this. Wait, didn't we have England pick up a general also? 1, 2, 3, okay. Where's the Zulu? Zulu needs this encampment training project, so I stand corrected. He actually needed this encampment training project to deny it from Rome, from Trajan. Does he have the highest slot? Speedy top slot. Speedy will get it whatever happens, man. His top slot, he's gonna, how to say, he's gonna compete for that whatever happens. Is that, wait a second, Sparta, they could actually chop 2 of these, right? But is that enough production for the encampment training project? It's only 6. Oh, this hurts, man. He chopped 2 times just to not get it. He got it. Wait, he finished it and Zulu's gonna get it. Oh my god, he didn't even make, with the project, guys, with the project, Rome didn't even make enough points to get there, to be competitive. He didn't get to 30, he was 28 out of 30. This game, man, this game, it kind of looks like monkey business is doing monkey business. God of the Sea picked up as a pantheon also for Ludicrous, man. We are 4 turns away from seeing the first era unfold here, and we're going to see what kind of bonuses they're going to get from their golden ages. While I do see 4 cities also being settled by Bioman here, he's probably going to be the economy of his team. We do have everybody managing to get their points, and there are score points for the next golden ages, and I do see everybody's on 3 cities, with a few of them trying to get the 4th going. We do have also Isam dude in the tech side going for pottery, and I do see he's getting a warrior here from Liverpool. I was expecting him to actually get some horseback riding going, but it looks like we're not seeing it right now. We do have also Albator getting his irrigation. His warriors do have the upgrade button on the legions. The problem is the gold. He's gonna require so much gold to actually get that going, and you do see it's not like they have an infinite amount of gold in their coffers. Zulu fighting off scouts here. England is probably gonna take this one. We do have him getting another wave of builders, and from what I do see, I guess he's fine. He's gonna need to keep improving his resources here. Uzetian is gonna have a problem, or is he gonna have a problem? Because again, the same thing happens, right? They have the iron, but the legions are so expensive, they just don't have the gold for them. Look how much they have gold for 2 legions right now. Where is Uzetian on the tech side? Writing first and getting in 1, political philosophy, still no classical unit in production. We don't know even if he did manage to discover his horseback riding. At least we do know he has a passion improved, and I do see he's gonna get a monument from the capital. Now, while we do have Sparta with the upgrade button on the legions, he needs the gold from his teammates, and they do also need to kind of settle who's gonna get the gold between them, because they kind of need to focus somewhere. It's either going to be one Rome, Trajan Rome, or is it going to be the other Rome? It's going to be Julius Caesar Rome. Which one? Was it the last? Yes, it was the last general of the era. Got picked up. There we go. 4 of them. 2 on Uzetian, 1 on England, and 1 on Zulu. All in the same team. And the next one is going to be Timur, but it's only going to give bonus points to medieval and Renaissance era land units. So, you know, he's not really specialized with the barbarians from the beginning of the game. I think it's going to be, or I should say, I was thinking Julius is probably going to be the first one to upgrade his legions. But I don't see him upgrading his legions. And the more they're actually slowing this down, the more chances China is going to have to pick it up. Yeah, he can attack England. He goes right and south and east and new. Goes right and south and east and new. What? Huh? Oh, you mean like this? I mean, that's so far away, man. That's like on the other side of the map, no? He needs to go all the way around. I don't know, that's kind of weird. It's a long way. Still no movement? Still no upgrade? What are they waiting for? Do they not have iron? 12 iron, 10 iron? Oh my god, they barely got the iron. They barely have iron for the legions. Well, Isam dude is also gonna need to get his improvements going, and I do see his brothers are getting out to improve the iron and the horses. Well, we do have also barracks coming up in Ravenna in the cities of Trojans encampments, while I do see finally Byzantium did get a religion, Judaism, with choral music for the shrines and temples to provide him the culture equal to the intrinsic faith output. He's also gonna get tithe over here for the +2 gold for each city following the religion. We do have him improving his cocoa tiles in the south to get the gold going. Sinop is going to be placed on the coast towards the north, where he's going to get the third holy site, and I do see he's already connecting his city centers here. We do have the 2 legions upgraded. There we go. The level 1 legions did get upgraded right next to the Chinese cities. Taking a look here, horseback riding is getting discovered in 210s from LDK. There is no general on Sparta, so all of these legions are going to move with only 2 movement points, not the third one from the general. Oh, wait a second, sorry, he does have a general. But this, oh, never mind. This is not the correct one. This is Timur. Why did he even rush this? For, oh, whatever. This is what it is. As in, I don't know why he got the extra project for the general. It's not helping you out on anything until you hit many times. This guy is just not gonna help, right? Bingala is established in Chengdu here, and we do have one more turn. Oh, I think if we have one more turn, let me actually go to the toilet right now, right about meow, so I can, you know, relieve some pressure over here. Give me a second.
Now this sound is for the people who call out. There we go. Did they start moving? Oh, the general meetup is happening. We do have, of course, the horses starting to come around from the Chinese cities, and one of these campuses, the +6, is getting finished next turn in Chengdu. Now we do need to see from the left to the right what kind of bonuses they picked up. Theodora going for a more mentality golden age, still 3 cities strong, 23 faith a turn with 8 science and 15 culture. He does have his government plaza coming up from Constantinople in 210s, while I do see a holy site is also coming off from Sinop in the north. We do have the builders starting to show up with, of course, the faith being put into them, so he can start upgrading his tiles, and of course we're going to see how many others are going to get the religion so he can get his taxes straight. He can definitely trade some punches with Isandud at some point, maybe when his knights are going to come around. We do have Albator also 22 science and 18 culture. He does have the 2 openers with the campuses, and I do see his government plaza is coming up from Puteoli. Tried to get an encampment down, finished the barracks, couldn't actually manage to get the project's going. We do have Ravenna also getting another settler in 1 turn, and one of the things that he's lucky on is Isandud did not have his horseback riding and did not have, how to say, units, classical units to go against Rome here at the moment. We do have God of the Fort chosen for Rome also to get the extra production towards his military units from the beginning of the game, while we do see him also on 38 points of production versus Isamdu's 34. They're kind of mashed up over here, but definitely the science is a lot better on Albator, a lot better. We do have also Elizabeth I getting 8 science and 15 culture with a Pembrasian voice Golden Age, pushing back the Persian warrior and the warrior of Zulu here. He did grab God of the Sea for the extra production points on his coastal resources and did manage to improve quite a few of them. Has some more of these turtles to the northwest of Birmingham, which I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get going, while he does have also Magnus in the capital. He's starting to get his iron improved for his allies to get as much iron as possible. He does have 2 domes to feed basically with the iron, so you know it's a kind of a must-have in this game. Julius Caesar, Drums of War, Golden Age, 10 Science and 12 Culture. He is going against Uzetian slowly but surely towards the city of Almodogo. We do have the legions, 3 legions actually upgrading from Spartiate to move towards his opponent's cities, with China benefiting from an extra +3 from his scouts around his units. He does also have Burica and Trumtrak to help him out. We're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to put off good defense here. 41 points of production also for Spartiate, getting to connect his cities with traders, getting to plug in also Magnus in the city of Ostia, and got his Governor Plaza. At the moment, did not manage to actually get a specializing building of choice in it. Way too many other stuff to actually build instead of the Governor Plaza. LDK, 20 science and 32 culture, right next to Spartiate. He is on 37 points of production and getting that trader going from the capital city. He did punch out his first horse, and by the looks of it, the Legion just dies against the horse if he goes into it. Wow, 51 strength horse. Legion is only 38. It's not doing anything. Like these legions basically were kind of a waste of gold, weren't they? We're gonna need to see if they're gonna stay alive here. Anyway, LDK is gonna get another horse from Chengdu, and from what I do notice, gonna grab another one of these +5 campuses in +6 campus, sorry, in Jiaodong, with the other campus giving him the extra adjacency. He does have at least one more city to at least actually 2 more cities that he can place into the north, but the one is gonna be good. The other one is kind of a stretch, and we do have him also with this stretch of island on the peninsula to the southeast that he can try to get something done. I do see also Bioman is 8 science and 14 culture, working on taking on Venice with his scout and his 2 galleys here next to that city center. He does have a builder that he did manage to actually grab from Venice and is bringing it back to his city centers to keep improving stuff. Got that 4th city going, redesigned the capital for some extra culture and the gold, while I do see him also placing down his harbor so he can start working on the lighthouses to get those extra trade routes going. This is kind of late, but I guess it is better late than never. He did improve at least his horse style to give his allies some ponies over there, some of those horse resources, and he does have 52 points of production, which is the most in the game right now. Isamdut, 10 science and 18 culture. We do have him 3 cities strong, with his swordsman coming around from Liverpool getting hard build. He's starting to improve his iron tiles and did get a forest fire right next to the city of Liverpool, making these tiles amazing. 2-3-1s everywhere. Wow. Okay, that's very nice. And we do have next to him actually Albator trying to put as many of these defensive archers as possible in the forest next to the rivers, behind the rivers, so he can hold on to this defense, while we do not see yet Isamdud actually getting enough units to go on the offense. This might be just something that will happen soon. Anyway, now we do have also Speedy, 8 science and 19 culture, did manage to get his campuses going from Ungumdulov and Ondini. Started off on the Temple of Artemis from the capital city, where he did plug in Liang, got also his 4th city moving towards the western side, which from what I do see, he's gonna go for the 2-2 base next to 3 of these iron tiles in between the mountains. Well, unfortunately, he did already discover bronze working, so you know he cannot put a district there. It's fine. 43 points of production here also for Speedy, and his Temple of Artemis is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amenities. Temple of Artemis. Can anybody double check? 6 amenities actually with the bananas. I think 6 amenities, right? Can anybody double check this? I'm relying on chat to double check my numbers here. Okay, what's going on the conflict zone? Do we have a conflict zone? More horses are coming out for LDK. Sparta just has the legions. Probably saw the encounter is going to be a major defeat against the Chinese units, and he's just not going to pass through. We do have China also getting quite an array of archers here, and from what I do see, he's training some more. Chengdu is going to grab a builder in the north, and I don't see him actually going at the moment for his fourth city center. He does have a horse that might actually try to go around to see if he can do some damage, while Sparta is going to hard build a few more legions and put them on the front line. He's also getting settlers in the build queues from Rome and also from Setia. Magnus establishing the city of Ostia with another legion coming up there. 4 of them are on the front line with a few archers right next to them, while yes, he does have some scouts. Those are really not going to be just the same use as the Chinese ones. We do have Persia also trying to slow down England's encampment from being finished, while there are a few of these slingers that might actually get into the range of that Persian scout to start attacking into it. We do have a 4th city coming up from Ludicrous Man moving towards that turtle settle. We do have him actually trying to settle next to it so he can put down a harbor over, a campus and a harbor next to it. That's going to make it a +5 with +4 harbor. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Where did he go? Pembrush and Voice. Isamdu Pembrush and Voice. Bioman Pembrush and Voice. Everybody Pembrush and Voice. Okay. We do have Byzantium also getting his audience chamber in 3 turns from Constantinople, while he's putting production into new settlers here from Edessa and Sinop. We're probably going to see him double his city count relatively quickly. Did convert even Rapa Nui to his own religion, and that's another subject that we need to talk about. The city centers, who has them? The city states, I mean. We do have Venice, the only city state for the trade bonuses. I do see Preslav with Kabul and Gazargamo are going to be on the military side, while we do have Armagh with Chingati and Yerevan and Nazca available for them for the faith. This is going to be amazing for Theodora to get as much faith patern as he wants. Hatusa with Taruga will be providing some science bonuses. I do see also Rapa Nui, the only one for the culture, while I do see Johannesburg is also going to be the only one for production, for industry. Nobody's actually choosing it. Actually, we don't really have that many chooses anywhere. They didn't want to focus on this one at the moment. Looks like Venice won the war against Persia. The 2 galleys are very broken down in the city of Susa, and we do have also Venice's Venetian warriors moving towards that city center of Bioman. We do need to see if Bioman is going to manage to withstand the counterattack of the city center, man, the city state. Also, Tangai, good evening, sir, and welcome. Looks like a 6 to me. Yeah, this is Civ6, man. Oh, 6 amenities, yes. And finally, Albator is going to get that settler next to the fertiles that he couldn't actually see before. He does have a 331 also in the second ring from that city center, and I do see him trying to get an encampment training project. He does have a few warriors. Neither of them are actually upgraded into his unique unit, his legion. While I do see he's on 18 points of iron, he does have only 16 gold. In the yields tab, we do have 20 gold a turn on MGO, Albator is 19, Ludicrous Man 26, and Sparta on 4. They definitely seem to have a decent amount of gold per turn. But I do see Isamdod is going to start attacking soon with his swordsman. Or at least gonna try to put some pressure soon with his swordsman. Wallastron finishing up in 3 from London. He definitely needs to get a few more builders. And yeah, there was a nasty scout from Rome that did try to get into that border to pillage some stuff. He couldn't make it. He just couldn't make it. Okay, horses. We do have more builders from Uzetian. And this LDK horse couldn't actually get here to do damage. Could try to get the scout. I mean, you know, that's a free kill. Why not? Mercusius Flavius, hello there, sir, and welcome. Which of the city-states placed on islands and possibly won't be found? Kabul, Cinguetti are on the islands. Yerevan also, but I think Yerevan is already discovered. Yeah, already got discovered by England. I guess Kabul. Cinguetti is amazing for Theodora. But anyway, I don't think they're gonna be discovered anytime soon. Yeah, neither of them actually found the middle island. They're gonna need to get some boats in the water, and of course the deep water promotion. And we do have Albator actually missing on the upgrade here. Instead of upgrading it well when that warrior was full strength, or upgrading one of these warriors that is full strength, he upgraded the legion, the warrior that got hit by the swordsman exactly as he was low HP. And now that swordsman can actually sacrifice to kill off the legion. This is gonna be extremely expensive and quite a hit over here for Albator's defense. Let's actually see if some dude is gonna move some more. Doesn't seem like he's moving some more of these. He did see what's behind all of the city of Durecortor, and he knows there aren't that many units. And another warrior. Man, this swordsman over here did so much damage. The legion, if the legion wants to attack into the warrior, into the swordsman, it just dies. Lol. Amazing. Anyway, here we do have LDK moving up with his archers, and it looks like he's gonna do a significant amount of damage to the legions here, slowly but surely getting those experience points. Nearby recon units are giving him the +3, the scouts, and we do have 2 generals, one deployed to the north and one to the south. Of course, what is this? What is this unit here? Is this another what? This is a lingering legion, no? Wow, some very bad graphical effects over here. This is what it is, man. Okay, soon for city from Ludicrous Man finishing up his campus count, and we do have new archers with new traders about to pop out of his city centers. While from what I do see, LDK is not actually building up new settlers here. He's also trying to get those extra trade routes going. Didn't he finish one? Wow, he did actually put it in the build queues, but did not finish it from his capital city earlier on. We do not have it actually connected to the city of Chengdu. Victor is establishing in Jiaodong. I would imagine he cannot wait to actually get civil service so he can get his spy from. He does have civil service in 410s. Uh-oh. Wait a second. That is significantly faster than Julius Caesar's. So he's gonna have an extra +8 on his opponents. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That will hurt. And not to mention he's gonna get the promotions on the archers that keep on shooting down these legions slowly but surely. Yeah, sure, the legions are gonna get some promotions also. We're gonna need to see how that will end up. We have, okay, more cities from MJO getting his economy going, the harbors, and I do see him actually replacing at least one hippodrome here from Odessa. I guess it is what it is. He does need to get his heavy chariots going somehow, or I should say his heavy calves going somehow. Isamdu's swordsman, after he did do the initial hits against Rome's 2 units, he did back off with his 1 unit, coming back next to his archers and bringing a few more swordsmen from the north. I do see him getting those builders going, and we do have him on 22 science and 28 culture next to Albator's 29 and 26, keeping up with his opponent here. We do also need to see if he's gonna manage to get some range units to start counter-attacking to Albator's defense. While Antium did get placed here in the north in between those fertiles, we do have him not buying up the 331. Can you imagine if actually Isamdud is gonna buy this 331? That just looks nasty, man. We do have commercial hub investments coming out from Durecortor, and it is available for them to actually pick up the merchant Ifad land. While I did see Hypatia did get recruited by Rome, he's getting a free library in one of his districts and one of his campuses, and did manage to actually get those extra science points on each of his libraries from now on. I think this is where the action is, no? LDK, boom booming. Boom booming the legends. Come on, civil service. Is anybody else from his team gonna get civil service so quickly? Because he's so fast on this, man. He is so fast on this. Recorded history coming out from Bioman, Isamdud, Speedy. We do have 20 culture on Isamdud and Speedy, so I would imagine they're gonna be close to actually discovering silver service just at the same time as LDK, or a few turns difference. Okay, that horse did come around here, did not actually go forward. The Spartan did send one of his legions towards the north. More horses coming in. And in the tech side, I do see LDK going for his apprenticeship in 210s, also opening up Silver Service in 3. We're getting Warlord's Throne in 210s from his captor city. We will probably see him getting to coursers much faster than Rome will get to men at arms, but I guess it does depend if he actually gets to them or not. Oh no, Julius Caesar is going engineering. With 9 science, he's going engineering, guys. He's not going men at arms. After engineering, he's gonna grab machinery, right? That's why he's going engineering. He's going for the crossbows. I fear we're probably gonna see coursers stomp those crossbows. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, other Rome 4 cities strong. We do have a 4th city also coming out from London, 5th one coming out from Preston, and the swordsman did get back onto his tiles over here to protect his city center. We did have finally the fertile actually acquired by the city of Antium, putting down a diplo quarter there. Liang establishing in Liverpool, another campus coming in. It's only gonna be a +2 over here next to the Government Plaza and that encampment. While he didn't settle yet Mount Everest, he definitely has a settle on the oil tile that would be quite good. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Archers did manage to get their promotion, so we might actually see them starting to get their experience points plugged in into their choices here to get an extra damage from their promotions. South, Ludicrous Man did manage to finish his encampment in Birmingham, does have Moshe established in that city center, and we do have Speedy starting to get some horses out. Zulu is well known for actually putting off attack when he's getting his core ability, and by the looks of it, everybody's going for their civil service at the moment. Zulu did finish Temple of Artemis, getting his Warlord's Throne in 3 turns, also putting down a few more commercials. Started to get... Wait a second, he has 3 more cities coming around. So he's going to be on 7 cities really quickly. While England is going to be on 4. I don't see any new settlers coming around from England at the moment. And he did not make boats to actually take down Armagh. I think this is a mistake. He should have really taken out Armagh. 3 resources over there on the coast. A few hills to work. Looks like a pretty good city. Oh, okay, he doesn't have fresh water, but still. Okay, experience point. Plugged into the volley. And civil service next turn is going to allow him to actually get that military alliance, which will put another +5 on all of his units against his opponent. Not to mention we'll get the free spy, which will put another +3 on his opponents. If he manages to get to printing fast, then it's going to be insane. Insane damage. I don't think he's going to do it though. I'm pretty sure he actually wants to get to something like coursers or knights, so he can actually get the higher strength unit to go against the Roman legions and actually stomp them. Because right now, I guess the horses are actually going to grab 45, right? They're going to be stronger than the Legion after he's going to get the military alliance and, of course, the spy in. But it's going to take a while, and we're going to need to see if Spareta here is going to manage to use his 10 science a turn and 15 culture to get his own civil service. His drama and poetry in 2 turns. It's going to take a while. 1 turn, actually, right now. Did the Legions get the battle cry? Oh, he didn't get Tortos? Oh, okay. He got 1 Tortos and 1 battle cry. The Tortos puts an extra +10 on the defense against the ranged units. Very hard to actually punch through. Not impossible, but quite hard. Looks like Kong did get recruited as a spy here on the side of LDK, and we do have his military alliance needed to actually couple together with Isam dude. He's just gonna need to wait another turn so he can actually get that extra damage going. While we do have Oligarchy also activated on Sparta, getting those extra +4 points. Pingala is establishing the city of Setia here. And look at these archers, man. They are starting to do a significant amount of damage. Anyway, here, what's going on? Legions from Rome are from Trajan are starting to move towards the city of Liverpool. Hannibal Barca is deployed on the side of Isam dude, and we do have another swordsman coming up from that city center in 2 turns with 1 from London. Looks like the first one that was on the fertile didn't need to actually retreat into the city center. We're going to need to see if he's going to manage to get some walls up. While I do see he has archers, they cannot actually shoot over the forest, which is kind of bad at the moment. He cannot do really much with the archers that he has to the north of Liverpool. This one, sure, can do some damage here, but I'm also worried about the legions getting a bit too close close for comfort. They can double slam the archer quite easily and keep on going towards the city center. Colosseum got placed down by a nation. Who placed down Colosseum? Was it here? Oh, there we go. It's M. Joe trying to get for the Colosseum in 9/10 with Magnus established in Edessa. He does have a few builders and of course has feudalism going for him. So he can buy the builders quite easily with his 42 faith a turn. Did manage to put another city center toward the north for 5 city centers. Has a 6th one coming up on the eastern side. I would imagine he does need to put it on this 1-2 tile to give enough space for Rome to actually put another city center on that lake. Looks like LDK is also retreating back to his territory. I would imagine he does want to prepare his economy and prepare his units to get the upgrades going. Speedy is going apprenticeship. We do have LDK going machinery for his crouching tigers. His archers did already grab the first promotions and he's very happy with that, while the horses are moving around from the north. Not sure exactly what this one is gonna go. I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. He doesn't need to come back. Maybe there was a unit here that he wanted to take out or something. He sent a horse towards Johannesburg, which at the moment cannot actually take that alone, that city center alone. There are quite a few units around it, and Johannesburg does have 18 points of defense. Needs at least 3 or 4 hits with the horse to actually take it down. IWD, good evening, sir, and welcome. How are his tiles to forest fire, sir? There was a forest fire over here. I think it managed to touch like 3 or 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles or something. 5 tiles maybe. This is a 3-3-1 fertile anyway. Yeah, big forest fire. Big one, big one. Okay, 4th city from Isandun going for that oil tile next to Mount Everest. Won't actually benefit from any of the good tiles of Mount Everest, while Rome does have a level 2 scout there. I'm pretty sure he's not going to do much. We do have new swordsmen being trained and quite quickly, and I do see the legions are probably not going to get to the city center of Liverpool and do enough damage. We do need to see also the goal pattern on the monkey business side. We do have 11, 29, 15 and 17. Doesn't seem like they have that much goal pattern, but they do have LDK managing to get 49 science and 38 culture with an ability to actually get very quickly to mercenaries and courser technology. Julius Caesar is gonna finish his currency, barely his currency, while he's getting barely he recorded history in 2 turns. LDK did manage to actually get his military alliance, and now his horses can actually trade punches with the legions quite nicely. 48 strength against the legions 50, and that is when he did have the full 45 defense up. Another campus is gonna finish here in the capital city of Uzetian with a +4 science coming up. Not to mention he can use the double card for those campuses to double the yields. Already has 2 of these +12 campuses. This is amazing science for him. We do also see Zulu is starting to actually get very close up and personal with Ludicrous Man, getting to settle Qualo Mendini. I do have to say he didn't actually caught up his units, not yet. While he's getting new markets and libraries in his initial cities, he's also working on the campus research projects. What? I'm pretty sure he's not gonna be happy getting just Zhang Heng over here, right? Zhang Heng. He does need something else. Anyway, 25 science and 40 culture, while we do have Ludicrous on 20 and 26. It does look like the production capabilities of Speedies are way better, double the amount of Ludicrous Man. 79 production points versus 38 production points on the side of Elizabeth I. We do have a line of legions actually established by Spartiate, while I do have to say LDK is going to get to upgrade his crouching tigers. Those should actually punch through the initial legion defense here. They're like what, 50 strength, 55 strength with what he has right now. They might even get to 60 strength. Those are going to be dangerous. Danger. Well, next turn he's gonna get machinery, and I do have to say they're gonna be quite expensive. They kind of have the goal to upgrade at least 2 of them though. He didn't manage to get to mercenaries first. He wanted his civil service. Right, takes a while. He's sending another 2 horses towards Johannesburg to take out that city center. Could actually keep it for himself while he's killing the units in the meantime. We do have him also with a general available for him to use. Johannesburg is going to get a heavy chariot next turn and will increase the defense of that city center. Has a few of these med packs available. The 3 farms are going to get China some healing points. And there we go. Crouching Tiger. They're 58. Ooh, baby. Oh my god, 58 attack strength. And wait a second, Julius Caesar going mathematics? Well, I guess it's fine, right? He wants his military tactics. He's right after mathematics. But he's 4 turns out from mathematics, so like thinking he's actually gonna get to mathematics quickly, it's kind of, yeah. It's kind of a dream, man. It's kind of a dream. We do have also the Chinese spy that needs to activate in the city of Ostia to give him an extra intel on opponent's movements. I would imagine also LDK is gonna get printing, so that's an extra +3 that he can get. Oh my god, there will be so much damage here. There will be so much damage. So much destruction will happen. And Zulu is getting into Birmingham. That city is trying to build the walls. He does have one of those stone chops from Birmingham southwest. While I do see the encampment might actually get hit by the second horse here to be taken down. Doesn't seem like the ancient walls are going to finish anytime soon. And what is Persia doing? More cities. 2, 4, 6, 7th one. He still could have managed to take down Venice. Oh man, Venice is MVP of the game here. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, now we do have Magnus established. It looks like Reina in the city of Sparta, which at the moment is not actually connecting to Nongoma. Will probably connect on the coast here with his ally. Okay, let's see these guys moving. They need to get onto the same tiles, right? The uranium tile and the rainforest tile, so they can start attack into the legions that are holding this. We do have the horses also going towards Johannesburg here, and we'll start smashing down those units. Looks like Johannesburg did get the heavy chariot, and for some reason that guy, exactly as he came out of the city center, just ran away to the north. He probably likes icy water. I don't know what to tell you, man. He got enchanted by the silver, so all of that glitter over there, you know, it happens. Cannot help it. Okay, so Crouching Tiger in position, 61 strength against the Legion's 49. I think that is a problem. I think that is a significant problem. He also finished 3 mines, so that's free gold for the upgrade. That is big. Yeah, true. IWD over there making a very good point over here for the Chinese army in Johannesburg. He finished 2 of the mines yet, but he does have a 3rd one to pillage also. As Spartak getting machinery in 7 turns. So wait, he moved away from getting men at arms to machinery, and his civil service is in 11 turns. Oh my god. That's a long time. That is a very long time. We do need to see also if Zulu is gonna get his Warlord's throne. Yeah, in 2 turns here from Ulundi. We will need to see if he's gonna start getting 2 stirrups so he can hard build his Knight course here. His apprenticeship 1 turn, feudalism in 2, so it's gonna take a while, but he does have libraries coming in with also granaries to give him some extra housing points here. We do have the defense of England starting to reign supreme in the city of Liverpool. We did have the legions trying to attack into him, couldn't manage to punch through, and the Sandud might actually get to counter attack into his opponent with a significant amount of strength. Albator is also trying to get his machinery for those crossbows, while we do have Isamdud discovering his apprenticeship here. I do not see actually the upgrade button, but we do need to see what's happening here. Like these Crouching Tigers, man. Sparta is moving off. LDK has the position to keep moving 1 more tile. Johannesburg did get taken out. That mine didn't get pillaged, the 3rd one, and from what I do see, the horses did manage to get, a few of them did manage to get promotions, so they can get their health back. We do have China sending another city towards the copper mine. Okay, well, at least he's gonna have the +6 open. And man, oh man, look at the Legion attacking into a Crouching Tiger, guys. The Legion is basically dying if it attacks into a Crouching Tiger. Into a ranged unit, man. Wow, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Six tons civil service, 6 tons machinery. While I do not see yet LDK going for Corsair technology. I really think he should have gotten Corsair technology, but I guess he's confident enough that he has so much strength with his horses going against the legions with the help of all of the Crouching Tigers. He's just happy. Okay, looks like Albator is also trying to grab a few more advantages here. Hanging Gardens being built in Ravenna for a bit of extra fertility on all of his cities growth, on all of his cities, and also the housing, while he's gonna grab some extra era score. I didn't see anybody else trying to build it. Colosseum did just get finished on Byzantium side, while we do have him plugging in Reina in the city of Adrianople. He got Liang in the other city to the southwest, and Pingala north in the Sinop city. We do have also China needing to start his attack here. The Chinese horse did get shut down by the archers, did manage to get the promotion and got his health back. While, boom, one legion just went down. I think we're gonna have another one soon going down. These legions do not have the second. Oh my god, did he just. So he just gave away from the Couching Tigers to take out another one of his legions here. Boom. Well, it is what it is now. LDK printing in 3 turns was also Mercenaries next turn. He will get the card for the half cost upgrades here. While we do need to see what's going on here, doesn't seem like Zulu is actually punching through the English territory. What he is doing is putting pressure on their economy, forcing Ludicrous Man to put more of these units on the defensive side, while of course he will also force him to use his production to get these units out. The Speedy. Well, in the meantime, Speedy is just getting his sim up and getting all of his feudalism builders out of his city centers to keep improving his tiles. Also starting to place his aqueducts so he can get those nice industrial zones next to him. Has quite a few builder charges, or will have quite a few builder charges to keep on chopping everything, and we're going to need to see if stirrups is gonna be the way. I think so. Look at him, 2 times mercenaries, 4 times stirrups over here on the Shaka side. We do have Speedy also managing to Sus Hatusa. While I do see nobody actually has Taruga at the moment, it's kind of in the corner, and it looks like Byzantium is gonna manage to get it going. I don't see any one of these religious city-states did get actually Sus, but we do have them sending quite a few of the envoys in them. Roma Albator is gonna take out Nazca. By the looks of it, he can two-shot it next turn, and we do have also Hanging Gardens finishing in his city of Ravenna. He's trying to get to stirrups. He's actually 3 turns away from stirrups. While I do notice some dude is also trying to get to stirrups. We do have him with his own heavy chariot pre-builds, while of course we're gonna have on both of them at that point in time the great generals available. There will be a pillage here. We did have also another city being settled, Sheffield, here in the south, while I do see Isamdud is trying to actually put a bit of pressure with one heavy chariot. It's just getting the feature and not much else. 2, 4, 5 cities here available for Isamdud with 31 science and 32 culture versus Albatos 43 and 28. Doesn't seem like there's that much of a difference between them. Another city from Uzetian, a 5th one. Taiwan did get placed, and that's directly in the pathway of these horses to get upgraded. It would have been amazing if he would have had, guess what, courser technology castles, but he doesn't. Of course, he's going for masonry right now, and it looks like it's gonna take a while for his castles to actually get discovered. But anyway, in the meantime, he's just taking out all of the legions of his opponent one by one, or 2 every turn. I guess he does have the ability to two-shot these, especially the ones that don't have the Roman forts on them. What's the monkey GPT? Monkey GPT is 1, 46, 15, 41. While on the other side we got 5, 43, 40, and 34. It's not bad comparatively. And we do have 100 points of production here on Speedy with Isamdud on 56, Bioman 75, LDK is also 73. While on the other side you do see there's quite a difference here. We do have Sparta only 53, Ludicrous Man is 37, Albator does have 65, and then MJO, which is basically free simming and has the most cities, is on 76, plus the 69 Faith Attain. He did get Colosseum and has quite a few amenities coming up from him. Some cities plus 6, some cities plus 3, getting a few more holy sites and building up his monument count. You see also Rome started connecting with him. Ooh, Isandud is actually counter-attacking here. Okay. Well, I guess it is what it is. We need to see here though. Now this is where the important action is. We got all of the horses of China starting to get into the borders of Setia. That city is trying to get the ancient walls in 4 turns. I would imagine there is a chop on a legion to actually get it going quickly, while we do have catapults starting to come around from the Chinese cities, I don't think that's actually going to be a problem to put it in the front. The Crouching Tiger is going to get a level 2 promotion here, right next to the Legion. I would imagine the Legion is going to die next turn. No more shots on these Crouching Tigers here. Just this one. And boom! Boom! Oh my god, so much damage, man. So much damage from a single unit. 610 also for the next era to show up. We do have NGO still in the Dark Age. Albator is 4 points off from getting his golden. Ludicrous is still in the Dark Age. Spariade is still in the Dark Age. LDK is 5 points off, and I do see he's getting a skirmisher, getting another Crouching Tiger from Chengdu. Could get a boat out for another 2 points. I would imagine he should actually get it, right? Divine Right and the boat should actually finish it. Bioman also Dark Age is Sandu Dark Age. Speedy is 5 points off. He's gonna get his core ability soon, and oh, never mind, he actually did get his core ability. And did recruit Elcid as a general as well. Didn't manage to put more units on the board here. He only has a few horses actually. Yeah, just one core, one normal one, 2 normal ones. That's it. Would have been nice if you would have had the second one to attack into Stoke-upon-Trent here. We'll see. Well, that's another dead Legion. And we're gonna have this one probably taken out as well. The chop did go through, but the Ancient Walls did not finish. Well, yeah, that's another Legion. Horses could take out an archer. Boom, another archer. City is being placed under siege. We do have the catapult starting to deploy here. And we do have a possibility for the swordsman to directly to attack into that city center. But they lose a decent amount of strength. So I think they're just going to leave the Crouching Tigers to handle that. Now this is quite a problem, especially since Zulu is also going to push into English territory from the east side, and if Rome falls in the north, we're going to have LDK try to go through the one-tile choke as well, or will get quite big over there in the northern part of Elizabeth I. On the other side, we do have also Isandu pushing into the defenses of the other Rome, while Rome is getting his knights out and also a few more crossbows. We do need to see if Isandu is going to also get his upgrades going. God Mercenary still ups next turn, while he's on only 13 gold a turn. I don't think they have the gold. Yeah, the gold is going to be a problem. Unless we're going to have enough pillages on this city center. Do we? Well, walls are going to go up next turn. We do have 2 mine pillages. Not bad. 2 mine pillages. That's at least 100 something gold. Zulu Cap gives like 30-40 production probably with Liang. Yeah, probably. He got a lot of this 35 points of production. Huh? Right in between your prediction, IWD. Huh? Very nice. Okay. This horse does need to retreat and get a promotion. I do see China did manage to grab the campus and will probably pillage it. We do need the catapults actually and the Crouching Tigers to attack first into that city center of Ostia to take the walls down. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be fine. Okay, level 2 Crouching Tiger. 70 strength. 70 strength unit. Level 2 Crouching Tiger, guys. Just beautiful. Okay, catapult walks in, wall goes down, city also goes down, and he did manage to get the pillages right before. He ate all of that gold that he will give to his ally. We're going to see who's going to benefit from it. That is the first city being taken down. LDK manages to win it. Let me actually finish the prediction here. Choose an outcome. That was monkey business, no? Monkey business managed to conquer the first city. And let's get the who will win. Monkey business, monkey business. Da, 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 da. Oh, bleeding did get discovered on China, so he's getting an extra +3. Sparta is barely getting his machinery and feudalism, while I do not see him actually having the upgrade button on his legions. Unfortunate. He did manage to get at least his civil service, so he has a military alliance. At least that's, you know, a little bit less damage against him, but still not enough to withstand the attack of China. And of course, we're going to see also China manage to get soon, I don't know why he's going stirrups, but he's going to manage to get soon castles, and we'll get to upgrade these horses into coursers, making them a lot stronger, a lot stronger. Mercurius Flavius, easiest points of your life? Yeah. Kick. Era score? MJO is still 7 points off. Albator is 4 points. Ludicrous Man Dark Age. Sparete Dark Age. Wow, I cannot believe that Persia still is fighting in the dirt with the city of Venice. I call it right now. Venice is MVP, guys. We do have the Knights of Albator trying to get to Liverpool to push back England here, and by the looks of it, he is succeeding to get next to that city center. But now that Isandud has his own knights, it's not going to be as easy as he thought. We do have also knights upgraded on the western side, managing to deal quite a bit of damage to Rome's legions. Took down one of them over there. While we do have all of the units of China moving towards Rome. Rome lost his initial defense and will need to struggle to actually get the new units on the board. Definitely the crouching tigers are way stronger than he can handle the damage, and Spartiate is barely 17 science and 14 culture. Oh, if we don't have MJO starting to get a few units towards the front line here against China, we might see the total demise of the Roman nation. Total demise. Hello, Draconin. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Intelligence agency coming up from the capital city of China, while we do have him getting some monuments and more campuses for those extra science points. He is on 67 science and 53 culture next to his opponent here. Has also 315 faith to make use of. And from what I do see, he did manage to secure his golden age, with Bioman also needing 3 points. Isandud is Dark Age. Speedy also secured his golden age. On the other side though, MJO didn't secure his golden age, Albator didn't secure his golden age, and they're 3 turns off. 3 turns off only. They need to get this going somehow. What was China and Rome opening? China opened up encampments, and followed up with campuses, while Rome, this particular Rome, opened up with encampments, but very late, and he couldn't get them down in good enough time, and then followed up with campuses. On the other Rome though, we did have campuses first, and then one encampment, and then commercials, which was like extremely slow, and he couldn't get the general at the beginning from the first era because of that. The same can be said about the other one of Julius Caesar, because he was so late on the encampments, he couldn't get them going. He couldn't get the general going. Okay, quite a bit of damage here done to the units that are defending Liverpool. Isandud did manage to get to crossbow. No, next turn he's gonna get machinery, okay. Albator is pushing into him with quite a bit of strength, but it looks like one crossbow goes down at the sacrifice of one of the knights, probably. Or both of the knights. I think it's one. No, it might be both of the knights. This legion doesn't have enough damage, and this one, yeah, doesn't have movement, I mean. Can he get the horse to attack? Yeah, but it's again not enough damage. Oh well, this is what it is. Okay, CdF Vostia's walls are going down, already half HP with one of the shots of the catapults going through. The Crouching Tiger can still do a lot of damage over there, while the other units that are defending Rome are just dying left, right, and center. There's a legion over there that just got slammed. Sedia is gonna repair the campus here right next to the west. That's 0 campus. I'm not even sure it's worth to actually repair it. Anyway, Great People Screen. Hildegard of Bingen is gonna be the next scientist. I do see Marcus Silicius Crassus did get picked up by Zulu, while we do have Themistocles on the side of England here. Doesn't seem like anybody's making engineer points, nor is anybody making artist points, writer points, or something. Zulu did put his units right in the face of England, so he forces him to actually get more units out. While at the moment, I don't see him actually building up an army. He's getting a few more settlers to settle Paititi and get very close up and personal with a ludicrous man. He's probably gonna get the road connection towards his capital and with a trader, so he can actually reinforce that front line very, very quickly. I believe Woods Etienne did manage to get Burica at the beginning, so he has the ability to convert it. Yeah, there we go, into a military engineer, so he can actually get a road pathway between Setia and his capital city, and will have that ability to reinforce this very, very, very quickly. The level 2 crouching tigers are extremely strong. Wow. And he still has +6 intel, while Spartiate is still trying to get his mathematics out. As I said, it was obvious. At the same time, China chopped the general projects and Rome buying wrong tiles to place in camel. Yeah, true. Yeah, and he didn't get that northern city. He had such a good spawn in the north with the 2-3-1 fertile. China is also managing to pillage a few of these campus tiles. Okay, so Enjo secured his golden age, Albator secured his golden age, while Elizabeth I and Spartiate are gonna go dark. Oh, this is a disaster for Elizabeth I to go dark age. This is just a disaster. He's on 34 science and 37 culture, but Speedy is already double his stats, and Speedy is gonna get his golden age. So we're gonna have a possible like free inquiry, golden age, Pembrush and voice, drums of war, whatever. And from what I do see, he's gonna have so many more cities: 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities on Speedy. While we barely have like 4 of them on the side of England. He still didn't get Armagh. I'm so surprised he didn't get Armagh. Okay, on Persia's side, we do have him free seeming, and he did manage to get 94 gold atoms, so he can feed his allies to upgrade his units. I do see him also getting construction guilds. Okay, yield stab, 106 points of production, not bad. While we do have also Zulu here with 112. LDK is gonna be 88 and Isam Dud on 65. First industrial zone of the game also coming up. It's only a +2, unfortunately. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Wait. Is this from Sparta? Oh, this is from Sparta. I was like so confused for a second over there. Which one is this? So this one is one of these 2 ones, but he could have actually said 3 of them, right? Let me see. So this is from Passagarde. This is from the capital. This is from Tarsus probably, because it's on the other side. And he could have actually put one down from Bactri. But he's not gonna get the adjacency from that aqueduct to Bactri. Anyway, it is what it is. I was expecting him to actually use this industrial zone to put it here. Would have probably been the same. But anyway, much better to get us Econ 1. City of Ostia also going down. That is the spy, unfortunately, also going down. We do have the catapult starting to attack into the borders of Rome, while the units of Rome are being taken down. Mediolanum is also going to be quite easy to actually attack with the catapults, and his new crouching tigers are moving onto the front line so they can attack into his opponent's cities. There we go. Why is this one not attacking though? Hello, use your attack. Anyway. Albator didn't retreat from attacking into Isamdu's defenses with with the upgrades on the crossbows and quite a few of these swordsmen and knights on the side of Isamdu. Doesn't seem like we did have Albator with a chance of punching through. Very good defense coming up from Isamdu here, from England. We did jump into the new era, and we're gonna have a World Congress session here. Just gonna need to put onto the B option, and we're gonna have a pause for a few minutes. I mean, to be honest, I do have to be honest with this. There is a significant chance they might actually just CC after this. Grandmaster Chapel in Constantinople in 5 turns. We do have a safety setter from Sparta going to the western side, trying to get the defenses from Byzantium. But if Byzantium starts to actually get his units out, he's gonna start spending quite a bit of gold. Oh well, we'll see. And I gotta say, China is getting so big right now. So big. So big. A ludicrous man also only 34 science with 19 culture is just waiting for Zulu to come around with his night course. I did see Zulu putting a few of those units in the build queues, but it looks like he moved away from them, getting his foreign ministry in Ulundi in 2 turns, and we will have that pause just about now. Okay. Spectator. Preserve. Spectator. Okay. Be right back. 2 minutes. Corsets finally getting upgraded from China. What do we have here? Cyrus 20% faster population growth, in Canada 100% production, and 2 depot points on Theodora. Well, that is long in coming. We'll see if this goes through. With so many crouching tigers, I'm pretty sure even the Knights of Byzantium are gonna have a problem. 4 turns for GMC to finish on MJO. He did get his second monumentality golden age, 45 science and 97 culture. While we do have him on 130 points of production, he's also on 97 faith. And I do see right next to him, of course, as you can see, we do have only 2 cities from Rome available. Still up. The third one is gonna get down here. It does need one more turn to get in there, but I do think it's gonna take a lot longer for LDK to actually punch through. We do have also 62 science with 37 culture on Albator. From what I do see, also with 73 points of production, Izandu still trying to attack over there to do some damage, while we do have the crossbows lining up to get their shots going. And you see that there is quite a bit of a defense over here. It looks like a stalemate to me. Intelligence agents also coming up from London, while yes, we do have Rome trying to get a few more builders to improve his territory and a few more of these buildings in his territory. He did build up Temenang in the city of Puteoli. Ludicrous Man, 32 science and 19 culture, Dark Age. At least he can use his +5 Dark Age card for this defense, while I'm pretty sure we're gonna see soon Speedy starting to get some units out. Well, at the moment he's taking it slow. He's trying to get the points going. Spartiate, 11 science and 5 culture, down to 2 cities here, which I'm pretty sure is gonna turn into 1 city soon. These corsets are gonna do significantly more damage, especially with the catapults attacking first. Yeah, that's another city down. This one gonna move forward. I'm gonna start attacking into Kume. We do have this Corsair that doesn't have a promotion, but it looks like it doesn't die if it goes into the city center. And we got pause. What is this? What's happening? PP time? Oh, 1 minute. Okay. What beliefs? Choral music with Tithe. And he did get Defender of the Faith. I cannot click on Judaism. Anyway. Let's give them a minute. Zero taxes. I mean, he does have 2 taxes from his own religion, but yeah, he didn't get his taxes straight from Rome. Rome didn't make a religion. Couldn't get this going. China also deployed a spy in there to get those extra intel points. And I do see Rome did manage to get that settler with enough movement so he can place it down. Get it going. But there are no units defending this choke point. So many more units coming in from China. So many more. These crouching tigers, level 2 crouching tigers are gonna be insane soon. Okay, we got a team plus here. What was it? LDK did choose Penbrush Drums of War. I mean, 82 science with 50 culture, losing gold, but he's on 120 points of production. Getting another 2 spies from what I can see, needing to actually send them towards his opponent's cities. And I do see him building up quite a few of his knights from his city centers. Bioman, 63 science with 53 culture. I was expecting 56 culture. I was expecting him to actually have a bit more stats. He did choose a second Penbrush Voice Golden Age, has a good economy, 109 gold a turn, actually making more gold per turn than his entire opponents combined. While he's putting down his industrial zones, he's on 126 points of production. And I do see Reina plugged into the city of Sparta so he can connect his economy with his ally. Unfortunately, these trade outs are not going the right way, are not going through Nongoma, unfortunately. Night Course also coming out from Zulu to getting 2 turn here from the capital city, and I do see Ondini starting to build a few of them. He is gonna get this settler right on the city of right on Paititi. Oh, he needs to put it non-fresh. Non-fresh. Oh, I guess he's gonna get quite a bit of culture and gold anyway. 139 points of production does look good, and he does have a very good city count on 7 cities versus the 4 cities of Ludicrous Man. I do see also Isam with 49 science and 28 culture right next to 66 science and 40 culture Trajan here. Still trading punches with him while he's gonna go for printing in 2 turns to get those extra intel points. It's just at the same time as Rome is getting it, so nobody's gonna get an advantage. Okay, let's see what's happening here. This city is still get settled. I'm actually surprised. Kume is gonna get the walls next turn. We do have the crouching tigers that are gonna start to rain down hell over there. The catapult can also move and shoot. So we got 2 shots from a crouching tiger, 2 shots from coursers, 1 shot from a horse, and 1 shot from a catapult. Not enough. I would say not enough. Yeah, not enough. Oh no, he's even moving forward. Away. Okay, well, this is what it is. We're probably gonna see the last horses of China getting upgraded into coursers here, right as he's taking the city of Kume next turn. His coursers still can do damage if they want to, but the horse is losing a bit too much health of attacking to that city center, getting the libraries in the newly acquired cities, and putting down this +6 campus from Taiwan, which is gonna take a long time if he wants to get a builder in the beginning. Hunter 1999, good evening, sir, and welcome. Rome will get a religion from the Faith city state that he conquered. This one, Nazca. Holy Cyber Project Scene 3. Let me see. Where is he? Okay, so he's gonna get it in 3 turns. So we do need to see Byzantium starting to buy out a few of those missionaries and send them towards the south. He does have 112 faith at 10, so I wouldn't really say that's a problem, but this is a bit of a problem. Rapa Nui actually is starting to grab builders from MJO here. Now, while we do have him attacking into Adrianople, there are a few knights deployed to push these units back, so he does need to defend his northwest as well as put units towards the southeast. While LDK can actually one-shot this scout that is keeping the choke point intact, he could try to keep on going over there. I really like this line, by the way. This is the edge of the map. If you guys didn't know, this is where the edge of the map is. And you know what? I'm extremely curious, but since LDK doesn't have the first moves, I don't think he's going to take Kume down before this city is going to get settled. Hildegard of Bingard for Byzantium, while we do have Abu being the next one. Imhotep is probably going to be recruited by either Persia or Zulu, which are getting those industrial zones down. Merchant screen, we got Coleus, nothing important. And in the general screen, we do have 300 necessary points for Jeanne d'Arc to get recruited here. Okay, let's see the initial moves. LDK, ooh! Arretium did get settled. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, Kume is going to go down. He cannot stop this from happening. And we do need all of these units to actually move towards his opponent's cities. I do have to say, Byzantium's city of Antioch is quite exposed to the coast here. You can put a catapult on that uranium tile and keep on lobbing shots on over the lake against the city center. Even if it does have walls, it's going to go down quickly. While here, settler, 1, 2 night cores. We do have a military engineer also getting built in on Dini, and I do see he's getting his armories up. We do need a military engineer or a trade route to actually come around from this Foro city to connect to his other city, so he can move much faster his night cores around. Is it another? Yes, it is another monumentality. He will be able to just swim with units, so it's not possible to block the choke. Arretium is here. There is a spy also deployed in the city of Thessalonica. Still no missionaries coming around from Byzantium to convert the city of Nazca when it is gonna get that religion. While I do notice Isamdur is starting to actually get again an attack against Durecorturum. He didn't actually wait to upgrade his men at arms. Recruited Abu for a bit of extra health coming around, like extra healing. I don't think he's actually gonna punch through Durecorturum's defenses. Maybe these swords one are just not strong enough. Where is he? And why did he not get men at arms yet? This is so weird. How did he not get the men at arms yet? Going from printing, okay. I think he just finished printing right at the same time as Trajan did. Anyway. Okay, this horse can actually punch through the scout right now. And we do have a knight coming around from Antioch that is going to take his place. China didn't move it though. He couldn't move it to he could have moved it and upgraded it, chose not to. Okay, getting those crouching tigers with the promotions. Ha! Lol. Never mind. He actually found a way to keep attacking. The crouching tiger is doing 61 attack strength against the knight 60 of Byzantium. So even Byzantium with a defender of the faith cannot, and the taxi straight cannot defend against these crouching tigers effectively, especially without that many units available for Antioch, right? For actually all of the cities of Byzantium. First knight got taken down, and we do have Arretium on the next target here. We're gonna have quite a few more units coming around, the ones that were going on the campaign here to take out the Roman cities of Julius Caesar. Yeah, I'm thinking CC soon also. Yeah, I'm thinking that also. Where's this city gonna go? Is it actually gonna be placed on the copper, or is it gonna go non-fresh here? Huh. Klobling got placed. We do have the trader also connecting, and we're gonna see the military engineer connecting the other ones towards the Foro city. It's coming around here also. Then that's the CC. That's the CC.
May change throughout the ages.
I guess they lived up to their names, no? Enraged monkeys won the game against Potato. Ah, it is what it is. It is what it is. GG, well played. You cannot, man.
your actions
When
this
LDK
day,
is on a roll, you just cannot stop him with Uzetium, no?
to ensure our
Beautiful gameplay from LDK, getting all of those extra damage points against his opponent there. Okay. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna send you, because I know they're not gonna be, well, I would say that interested in talking in English. It's the French league, it is what it is, totally understandable, and of course respect that they're using their mother language. I'm gonna send you to LDK stream so you can actually, you know, follow him also, very good player, and at the same time also get the post-game chat. Thank you so much for joining us, much appreciated for the follows and of course the subs, much appreciated for also your questions in the chat. We're gonna see each other in the next streams, probably tomorrow, for Ulysse going against, what was it, Golden Age? No, Arcane, going against Arcane in the lower bracket. This is like super important game. One of them are gonna leave the tournament at the end of this series. Arcane going against Ulysse. Have a good evening, everybody. Let's see each other next time. Don't forget to follow and subscribe, and be happy. Have some fun with some Civ6 action. Bye bye.